All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is good and clear to you. Please invite your friends and let everybody know. Today, our topic is about the God who do not speak, and he is deaf, he is dumb, and even he is blind. There is a verse in the Quran which we will show you in the screen. And actually, I choose this verse because the Muslim they keep saying to us that Allah, uh, our God don't eat. But you see, your God don't eat, but he don't talk, he don't see, he don't hear. And that is exactly is what is idols is about. In chapter 2, verse number 171, the Quran says the following. I remember the one is saying that is the Quran, not me. The Quran supposedly here trying to insult those who don't believe in Allah. But in fact, the Quran here describing the God of Islam, Allah himself. If we read together, we will find that supposedly the God of Islam, not me, saying that those who don't believe in Allah, those who don't believe in Muhammad, they are the same as those uh, they make a sound of like a crow and like a sound of a bird in the graveyard or a sound of a frog, and those things they listen to nothing and they hear nothing and they are blind and they don't understand. Hmm. And then after that, the verse after it, you will see how stupid the one who made this verse. Because if this God who is talking there is the God who hear, and he is not deaf, and he is not blind, and he is the person who have wisdom, what is the wisdom to talk about the kuffar who how they like they are, and then says after that, oh believer, go and eat? What is the connection? You see, you just mentioned to me here that you are a person of wisdom, and this is why they avoid you. But if you are a person of wisdom, what is the connection between the verse number 171 and verse number 172? Oh, who you believe, eat of good things that we have provided to you. What is the connection between this and that? Nothing. Nothing. It is just a guy who is trying to make a holy book. And then after that, you say to them, it's forbidden for you to eat the dead meat, the blood, and the flesh of the swine. What is the connection between those and those? That is a clear evidence of the stupidity of the author of the book. Because when you write a book, you have to make a conjunction between the ideas. You don't insert an idea about decoration of the house while you are talking about how to make recipe of pork. You don't talk about wisdom and then after that you say, oh, who you believe it, etc., etc. What is the connection? There's no connection. If we ask the Muslims, did Allah spoke to Muhammad? They will say no. So Allah is dumb. Did Muhammad hear the voice of Allah? They will say no. That's mean, obviously, Allah is muted. The God of Moses heard him. The God of Abraham heard him. All the prophets before Muhammad, God spoke to them and they spoke to him. He spoke to them and they spoke to him, except Muhammad. He never heard his God voice. He never spoke to him. And even this God, he don't want to even talk to him for a second. Supposedly he sent him a guy. His name is Jibril. I'm going to open my Skype, and please, only if you are a Muslim, you call me. If you are a Christian, I will hang up on you immediately. All right. I know we are early. This is why not many people online. But I decide to be early so we can get, you know, different people to be with us, different timing. Let us see. Maybe we can get some Muslims. And by the way, yesterday I made at late night, I made a video for brother Shamshi, who was lying loud and open, saying that his prophet did not swear by the Torah. So if you did not see the video, it is in a Christian Prince account. Maybe somebody from the admins can post the video down there in the info and the text later. So if we go, we open Skype. Okay, here we go. Skype is open. And Muslims only can call, please. No Christians. You see, when somebody says to me that he have a God, this God should not be the following. The Muslim, they say to you that why Jesus cannot be God. And number one, they say to you that God cannot be born. God cannot be born. And the funny is that they try to say to us that we Christian, we believe God is born. As like the way they try to make it to look like as if that the point of God to exist, it was when he was born. And all of us, we knew that this is very stupid claim. Now Christians believe in it. Yes, the Messiah, he was born, but he said, before Abraham I am, and Abraham he saw my day. The Bible says clearly, and Jesus said, I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, I am the resurrection, I am the truth. And all of us, we knew that when we say that everything, and the Bible says everything created by him and for him, and he is the visible image of the invisible image of God. So the Bible confirmed to us the existence of Jesus before his birth. But the Muslim, they try to make you believe, try to fool you. It's part of the deception of Allah and his followers, that God cannot be born, because that's mean that God, he just exists after he was born. But no Christian in the top of the earth believe in such a garbage. Actually, even in the Quran, we can prove that the Messiah was exist, and his name is the Messiah even before he was born. Because the Quran confirms that the Messiah is the word of God, which sent down to Mary. So he was the word before became a man. Now, if a Muslim he call us, we can discuss this topic. But however, I want to focus today. Okay, look like we have a Muslim. Hello? Hello?
Okay, how voice?
All right, hold on a second.
For anyone, by the way.
Okay, my friend, do you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
All right, I'm all right. What do you want to say to us, my friend?
Actually, first of all, and you are Arabic, I think. I want to actually to say congratulations for your dead God. Okay, Christmas.
For my what?
Okay. Your dead God.
My God is dead? Who said that to you? Who said that to you?
Jesus, your God or no?
Yeah, he's dead, but he's dead. As I know, he's alive.
No, he's not alive. He dead naked in your in the cross. Yes or no?
So your prophet was a liar, because the prophet of Islam says he was not.
No, I said about your belief.
I know, but and I'm saying about your belief too. So what you are saying to me that Jesus is dead, but if you yourself you don't believe that he's dead, so are you lying or what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let us make it clear: is Jesus dead or not? Be honest.
No, No.
No,
Just
no,
wait a
no, no,
minute.
no, no, no. I want you to be
You
honest.
listen,
Be a
listen.
man. Be a man.
Okay,
Is Jesus dead or
listen.
not? If
If
he
you
is
have
not dead, if
balls,
he is not dead, why not? Why
listen to
not?
me.
Hmm.
Listen to me. If you have balls,
I
okay,
don't have balls.
just tell me.
Because I don't
I
have
know
balls.
because you're a Christian.
I gave them to
According me,
Allah.
I
Do
know.
Allah have
Allah,
balls?
no.
Do Allah have balls?
See,
Do Allah
see
have
how
balls?
we listen.
Why you are
I
talking about the
actually
language of balls? Do Allah have a
have
balls?
flu. No,
Hmm?
listen. I have actually flu. Okay, and I
Uh-uh.
have actually. I hear that you are a filthy person. Wallah al
You heard
and
that?
many people
Why? Why?
yes
Why? Why you
no
think I'm a filthy
you
person?
are
Explain to
insulting
us.
you are
Explain to us
insulting
why.
I am here to debate you, okay, I am here to debate you. When I said your God is dead according to your
Prove it.
belief,
Prove it.
yeah, prove it, yeah.
Okay.
In Christianity faith
Hmm.
they say that God die for their sins,
Hmm.
yes or no?
Hmm. And
Is that true?
it says that the Messiah is in heaven right now and he's alive, right?
يعني وسبحان الذي الحي الذي لا يموت
So your
سبحان الحي
God,
الذي لا
so
يموت.
your
So
God, he
your
never
God
die.
actually
Your
dead.
God never die.
No, yeah, your God actually
Okay.
that.
Well, never.
Listen,
Our
listen.
God never die
No,
too.
no, no.
Our God never die.
Ah, according يعني, listen
According,
according to your
according,
faith,
my friend, let me explain
according
to
to
you.
your faith, listen,
Let me explain to you, balls guy. Let me explain to you.
listen,
We Christian believe
listen.
that they killed the
We
flesh of the
Christian
man,
agree.
but nobody can kill God.
No,
God is always alive, and this is
but
why
he get killed
in
and
in
crucified
your cult,
in the cross
even
naked,
in your
naked.
yellow pages book,
Your
the
God,
Quran,
listen, your God
Jesus
get
is still
killed
alive.
naked in the cross, yes or no?
That is
By
the
Jews.
flesh of the man. They
The
cannot kill
Jews
God.
killed your
Nobody can
God.
kill God.
سبحان
Nobody,
الحي الذي لا يموت.
my friend,
Because
nobody
of
can
that,
kill
I
God.
celebrate.
Okay, I'm
I
going with
want
your
actually
logic. I'm going with listen, we
celebrate
cannot
for
talk in the same time.
for you know.
Let
No,
us
no, no.
let's have a
Listen,
conversation.
I
Abdul,
I
Abdul,
am the one who make the call.
Abdul,
I
no
am the one
problem.
who make the call. Okay.
Okay, Abdul,
My
let
name
us.
is Stinger. Okay. My name is Stinger.
Your
Okay.
name is what?
Okay.
Your name is what?
Stinger. Stinger.
Stinger or
Stinger.
Samir?
Yeah.
Samir.
No Stinger. Samir, my nickname. Anyway, don't talk
Ah,
about
so
Bernard.
your mom, she
Okay.
called you Stinger.
Yeah. Because I
Why?
sting the no. Because I break the cross and I sting the
Oh,
cross.
you broke
ماشي.
the cross.
I'm saying,
Okay, that's
yeah,
good.
I break.
Okay,
Listen.
that's a good
Okay.
thing. Okay.
You said you claim that anyone have a question,
Hmm.
just call you. Yes or no? Especially for Muslims. Am I wrong?
Okay.
Am I wrong? Okay. Very
Okay,
good.
what is your question?
Okay.
What is your question?
My question is, when you become murtad,
Hmm.
okay, and leave Islam,
Hmm.
you said that Islam is not sense. Yes or no? Not making
Islam
any
is what?
sense. Yes or no?
Islam what?
Not making any sense.
No, it makes
My
sense
English is
because the prophet he promised us to have endless penis, and that makes sense.
okay. Now
Hmm.
you go back to insulting. I will
I'm
not
not
insult.
insulting.
Okay,
It's what
but
your
now
prophet said. I mean, why you are saying if I say what your prophet said is an insult?
but
Are you saying your prophet is making
now
fun
I
of you?
want you. No. Listen, but now I want you to prove me,
Hmm.
okay,
Hmm.
that Christianity is correct. Me as a Muslim, maybe I will follow Christianity just like you.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
prove me why the God, your God, get killed
Hmm.
naked in the cross. Does
Okay.
that make sense? More
Okay.
than
Okay. Okay.
Muslim faith.
Let me
This is
ask you.
second.
Okay.
Second,
Hmm.
no,
Hmm.
no, ما هو
Mahu.
you
Mahu.
speak Arabic.
Mahu.
Listen,
Mahu.
listen to me. Yeah. Listen, أقسم بالله العظيم, I swear. I am
Swear.
from
Swear.
Bulawa.
You
Swear,
swear by what?
swear.
You swear by what?
بالله
You swear by
بالله
what?
الذي لا الحي الذي
Okay.
لا يموت.
Okay. As long as you swear by Allah, why you don't swear by the fig like your God?
لا يعني listen,
No, I want you to
God
be honest with me.
can
I
swear.
want you to swear like your
God can
God, Allah,
swear.
by the fig. I want you to hold
Listen,
the fig in the front of you
yourself.
because
Listen to
obviously
yourself.
your
You're
God.
insulting.
Listen,
You're
we are
insulting.
talking, my
You have
friend.
nothing.
We are
You have
talking.
nothing to
Did
say.
your
والله
God
العظيم,
Allah
I
swear by
swear.
the fig?
You have
Did
nothing
your
to
God
say.
Allah swear by the fig? Why you are
Just
swearing by
go
Allah?
to
Are
the
you better
Christian.
than Allah? Why you don't swear by the fig?
Just
I
go
want
to
you
the
to swear
Christian.
by
You
fig
have
before
nothing
we
to say.
start debating. I want you to
Just go
swear.
to the
I
Christian. You
want you
have
to
nothing
say, I
to say.
swear by the
You're
fig.
insulting. Okay?
Please, my friend.
I
Your
very
God, he swear by the
but
fig.
you
Why you don't
can't.
swear by the fig?
Why you run away from my question?
I'm not running. I'm just asking you to, in
والله
the
من
beginning,
اخي
before we start,
now
to
all
swear by
all
the
Christians
fig.
laugh at you.
Can you
Now
swear by the fig,
all
my
the
friend?
Christians
Can you swear by the fig?
now you all Christians, ladies and gentlemen, in the
Hmm.
Baltok, by the way.
Hmm.
Okay,
I am not
this
a
cross
gentleman.
worshiper,
I am not a
your prince,
gentleman.
your God. Okay, he cannot even answer my question.
Who?
You
What
cross
question is?
worship.
What is the question? You did not
What
ask me the
question?
question.
But
My
1 minute
friend,
ago
since you
you
called
said
me,
no. But 1
you
minute
did not shut
one minute
up.
when
You
you
did
said
not, since you called me, you did not shut up to answer you.
nah, you يعني
Yani,
you actually
yani,
making
you,
anything to run away
okay,
from my
do you
question.
want me to answer
Your God
you?
get killed in the cross,
Okay, let me
naked
answer
by
you.
Jews.
Are you
Yes or
going to
no?
shut up so I can
Yes or no?
answer you? Are you
No,
going to shut
shut the
up?
fuck up.
Are you
You
see?
shut the fuck up.
See, here we
Okay.
go. Guys,
Yeah,
did he
but
say the
okay,
F word? Did he say the F word? This is exactly what Muhammad he
I'm
said to a Muslim woman. He said to her,
that's fine.
"Aniktuha." Muhammad he said to a Muslim man,
Yeah,
"Aniktuha." Did you F her?
yeah,
So shut up, so
about
I can answer you. Shut up. Let me answer
yeah,
you.
okay.
Hey,
I will.
Britnet women in the delivery room. Your legs is open wide and there's no baby. Are you going to let me answer you or not?
Ban actually banned
Are you
a
going to
priest,
let me answer you or not?
a priest. Okay, I will just
I feel the pain.
a
Okay, let me.
priest who
I have to hang up on you because you are you. Okay, okay. Just shut up. Just shut up, coward. You will not let me talk. I ask you a question. You don't answer me, and now you are afraid from my answer. This is why you will not let me talk. You keep talking. I will not let you talk. I have a question for you, but I will not let you talk. I am waiting for the answer, but they don't answer. Let me talk. No, I will not let you talk. I will not let you talk. I'll let you talk. I'm Abdul. What a stupid donkey. You see, the same logic he is using to say Jesus is not God is the same logic we can use to prove that Jesus is God. Because if God cannot be killed, that's what happened to Jesus in the Quran, you idiot. If you're reasoning to believe in Jesus is God or not, that means you should be the first to believe in Jesus as God. Because he, in your book, you dummy, he was not killed. And this is mean that you are a hypocrite, because if you cannot apply your logic on your belief, that's mean you are a donkey and you are just playing games. You are the one who said to me, if Jesus is God, should not be killed. Well, in your stupid book, Jesus was not killed. So based on your filthy cult, you should be believing Jesus as God, because here we go, he wasn't killed. He is terrified to let me talk. And he starts using the F word. And by the way, I've been told you are a filthy man, and you are the one who is using the F word. How filthy I can be? Let me tell you how filthy I am. My friend, I am a person who take a shower with dead dogs and women blood from period. You believe it? Brother? 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 I heard the people asking the Prophet, Allah SAWS, what they heard the Prophet, what the Prophet is doing, what's going on here. It was said, oh Allah Messenger, oh forget about this, forget about this. No, I want this one. Oh boy. It was said, oh Messenger of Allah, you perform wudu from the well into which the body of dogs, dead dogs, and menstrual drags and garbage thrown in. By the way, it doesn't say garbage only, it says a netting, which means stinky garbage. He said, water is pure and not made impure by anything. I mean, how stupid this statement is. As an example, the body of any human being or even animals, maybe 90% of it is water. So why you say the pork is pure? Because if water always is pure and 90% of the body or even more is just a water. If you go right now and take the water from the body of any creature, how much will be left? So what do you mean nothing make the water impure? We have dead dogs, we have women of blood from period in a small tiny spot of water 6 foot wide, and it's not a running water, it's a garbage wheel. Everybody knows that this is a place of garbage, and yet you jump in the middle of it taking a shower in it. And you claim that water is always pure? Well, isn't it urine? Most of it is water. Ah, this is why the prophet he ordered you to drink camel urine. So, my friend, when you speak about being filthy, I never saw filthy more than this. By the way, I respect your prophet. I think he is really, really go green guy. He don't want to use shampoo. Look at the prophet. Look at the smart idea. If everybody in the world use shampoo, do you know what we will make in the ocean? We will make a lot of foam. The prophet, he is the guy who go green. He take a shower with dead dogs and woman blood from period, and that will generate a very nice format of chemical, but it's natural one. Women blood in your skin and dead dogs in your skin. You use it like a sponge for your skin, like yummy, yummy. The smell is so good, and it is really, really, maybe it's tasty too. In the top of that, they're the throwing garbage, which is a stinky. I like that. I wonder how, I wonder why. Each time a Muslim he call me, he don't want to let me talk. Why? I mean, they call me to ask me, but they will not let me talk. Supposedly it's my program. Supposedly I am the one who will answer him, but they will not let me talk. Like the same as the guy, the friend of Zakir Naik. And we go in the book of the Determining, and we will find that if somebody committed adultery, he will be a son of a bastard for tenderity. And then Christian Prince, he start answering him, but he will not let me talk. They are scared, they are terrified from the answer. So this is what the Muslims are doing. And look how savage they are. They try, in order to make a point, they are willing to insult Jesus, who the Muslim they claim that they respect him. Do you see how filthy this cult is? In which price you Muslims are willing, how low you can go just to make a point. They claim that they respect Jesus, and they claim that Jesus is a prophet of Allah, but they have no problem to make fun of Jesus, to call Jesus pastor, to call him all kind of names, just to make a point which is not valid, and we can get it easy busted. This is how trashy this cult is, and this is why we are here to get you busted. I am Christian Prince, and this is my signature. Brother Twitter, the other person, his name is the Christian Prince, and always he attacked them. And by the way, he always make fun of the prophet. And yes, the prophet, he took a dead shower with dead dogs. But who said that dead dogs is dirty? Brother, the prophet, he said that dogs, even if they are alive, they are very dirty. They are najis. This is the true. Dogs are dirty, but not the dogs who they are dead in that whale. They are very holy dog. As an example, in some old religion, they used to worship dogs. And obviously the prophet, he had some of those dogs who they are dead in that whale. Thank you very much. Those dogs are holy. Who is a Muslim would like to call me, but he will let me talk? Who is a Muslim would like to call me and let me talk? Now let us go back to our topic and prove that Allah is deaf. Oh boy. Guys, we have in front of us a hadith which the Muslim they call it or consider it sahih. And by the way, when the Muslim they say sahih, it's mean 100% garbage, because what is correct in Islam, it must be wrong. And here we got the proof. The messenger of Allah said, Allah the Mighty Sublime enjoyed 50 prayer upon my ummah. What? Allah, he gave Muhammad an order to pray 50 prayer? If. Where is my calculator? Hold on, brother, hold on. Calculator. By the way, we are the Arab who created calculator. This is what they say. What a big fat lie. Okay. So, if Allah gave Muhammad 50 prayer, And let us say a human being, he should sleep for 88 hours. So that means there is 16 hours left. Okay, divided to 16. That's mean you have to pray at least three prayer and point one every hour. But hold on. If we say that from the 16 hours we need, before you pray in Islam, you have to do ablution. And at least that will take a 20 minutes from your time. Are you a Muslim, my friend? Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Um, do you want a proper word count website for the Quran?
Proper website for the Quran? I have one, no problem.
No, but the one you're using is actually really bad.
Oh, okay. Well, you can give me no problem. What website is that?
I'll send it to you.
Okay, no problem. Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
You are a Muslim, so why you don't talk to me about Islam?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't open website. I don't trust really. Sorry. Now,
Uh,
why you don't want to tell me
uh,
about Islam?
just type in
No problem, no
corpus.quran.com.
problem. What do you think? Why you are a Muslim, my friend? What do you think about Allah being deaf? Do Allah hear us?
Yes.
Okay, what is your proof that Allah? So if Allah hear us, why he never spoke to Muhammad, never spoke to him? How come Muhammad never heard Allah? So what do you think?
He went to him at the night journey, right?
Yeah, but did he talk to him?
I don't know. I never heard that.
See? Okay, so Allah, he don't talk. Allah, he sent Jibril, and Jibril he talk. Who is Jibril?
An angel.
Okay, how we know that this guy is an angel? Isn't it your prophet? He said that this guy, he looked like Dahya al-Kalbi.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, the hadith. Let me show you, my friend. It says that the prophet, your prophet said, not me, that Jibril he come to him in the image of a man who is the neighbor of Muhammad, who is a very handsome boy, youth or man. His name is Dahya al-Kalbi. Read with me. It says here, your prophet speaking, and this is Sahih hadith, as you see, that Jibril he come to me in the image of Dahya al-Kalbi. Do you see it? That was Jibril, peace be upon you, who came down in the form of Dahya al-Kalbi. Dahya al-Kalbi, obviously, he is a homo, and he was always in the house of your prophet. And he is the same guy who your prophet he sent him to speak or to send a message to the king of the Roman, because he's very handsome. Okay, so why Jibril coming in the form of Dahya al-Kalbi?
I don't know.
So now
I
if I see Dahya al-Kalbi in the street, I will think he is Jibril. So how this is, I mean, what is the point of this? People, they will walk in the street and they will see Dahya al-Kalbi because he's a guy who lived there between them. They might think that this is Jibril. How we will know now who is who and who is who? Like Muhammad Hijab, when he said to David Wood, he said, show me, answer me. How we will know who is who and who is he? Okay, now who is who and who is he? He is David, he is Dahya, or he is Jibril? Who is who?
Yeah.
Don't you think this will make a confusion?
Yeah.
Okay, so how we can solve this problem now? Who is who?
Yeah, I don't know.
And how your prophet will know that this is now Jibril? I mean, he will squeeze him, what he will do to him, because if Dahya al-Kalbi come to Muhammad now, he might think this is Jibril. How we will know that he was seeing the real Jibril when he see Dahya al-Kalbi?
Yeah, I don't really know.
Think with me, how we will know?
Maybe did Muhammad see him as an angel?
Yeah, but he's coming to him now as a man. He's not coming as an angel no more, as you see, my friend. He's not coming as an angel now. He is coming as a man, and a man who is his neighbor, who lives not far away from him, and he's a very handsome, beautiful boy. So Muhammad, he claimed that this is his neighbor. He come to him because his wives, they start complaining, why this guy, he always come to the house late at night. And Muhammad, he tried to find an excuse. He don't want to say that he is having a date with him. He don't want to say that he is a gay or something. So he claimed that this is Jibril.
Yeah, I understand.
What do you understand now?
That it's kind of confused.
But don't you think this is fishy, my friend?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. What do you, it's okay. So Muhammad cannot be a prophet, my friend. What is that? I mean, why an angel of God? He want to transform himself, became a transformer. So now he is coming to him in the image of a guy who is very handsome who live in town. Imagine the president of USA, Trump. You know, he come to my door and he says, "I am Jibril now." I have to believe him because obviously Jibril, he changed his look to be like people we know,
Yeah,
right? So how we can
yeah.
trust Muhammad saying that? What if the postman he come to your house, he knock at the door, and he's a postman, and he knock at the door, he said to you, "I'm Jibril." How I will know that
Mm.
this is not Jibril now?
Maybe because Jibril showed him a sign that it is he.
How he signed? He just came to him as Jibril, as a Dahya al-Kalbi. That's it. This is the only. He don't even have an ID from Allah. Like they don't have like ID at that time, like FBI. They show you ID and you say and the number. You can call the number and you can check even online. How you will know
Yeah.
that this is Jibril?
Um, yeah, I don't really know.
Well, now two of us, we do not know. We need one, two more. We can play cards. Let me ask you a very simple question: why you think Islam is true religion? You as a Muslim, what make you believe in this religion?
Mm, the Quran itself,
Quran itself, like what?
like um, for example,
Hmm.
uh, for example, like have you heard of the old and even miracle of the Quran?
Now give me some. I heard of it, but I found that it's all of it's a lie. Give me what is
How
like what?
like the like I just said, the old and even one. How is it
Yeah,
really a lie?
my friend. I no problem. But I studied those things and I found it is a big fat lie. There's nothing true there. You know.
How is? Can you show me, please?
Okay, let me find a website uh,
Yeah,
so we can check them out together. All right. I'm trying to find a Muslim website. Okay. All right. Look like we found one. Okay, let's see if this one will work. Okay, as you see that the three verses of 89 surah draws okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Surah number, total even. No, we want the one who says the word exactly, etc. Look like this is not the one. Let us see something else. Hold on. Okay.
yeah, but I mean,
Uh,
if that really is a coincidence, because in the time of Muhammad, the Quran was written on animal skin, bones, rocks, and
man. Yeah,
they
okay.
didn't.
Now, no, this is all is a lie. No, this is all Photoshop, my friend. I can put your name now in my TV, and I can put it in my curtain. I can put it in a donkey. I can put it anywhere. Uh, let us see. Word life. Just trying to find a website so we can show people here. All right, let's see. All right, let us see. Word count. Okay, let us see. Maybe this one here. This is just wiki something. We don't want wiki. Miracle of the Quran. Okay. Islam. Okay, here we go. All right. Do you see what it says here? Do you see the screen, my friend?
I'm not seeing it right now.
Can you look at the screen with me?
Yeah, but if I do, then you are going to hear yourself because I
You
am.
can
on the
mute.
phone.
You can mute YouTube. You can click at the speaker and mute it. You know, because I want you to see the screen with me. You know, as an
Yeah.
example here, they say that the word dunya appear 115 times, and the word akhirah appear 115 times, which means
Yeah,
dunya is here now, and akhirah is here after. Okay, so
yeah,
115. Let us check if this is true
yeah,
or not. Do you
yeah.
see it?
But you can you can do that on the website I sent. Just type in Google.
Yeah, no problem. Here we go.
Quran,
We will do it in this website. Here we go. This is a Muslim website anyway. Okay,
but
dunya.
after you,
I will type
yeah,
the
but
word dunya, my friend. I will type the word dunya,
yeah,
and everybody
after
will
you
see.
click, yeah, but after you click on that, you have to click on Quran dictionary.
My friend,
It's
the
left above.
the word dunya appear here 128 times.
Yeah, but click on the Quran dictionary.
What Quran dictionary? What Quran dictionary?
Did you go on my website?
This is your website?
Yeah.
You are the one who
Uh,
made that website?
no, but the link I've sent to you.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right.
This is the website you want?
No, yeah.
Okay. I will
That
type
is
the word dunya. I will type the word dunya there.
then click on Quran dictionary on
Yeah.
left above.
Well, we are in Quran dictionary already. Okay. The word dunya. Okay. It says result of 50, 115 steam. But this is what? This is all meaning, or this is a specific
But that's
okay.
actually how the actual word dunya is repeated in the Quran.
Okay. All right. Here it says that it is 115.
Yeah.
Okay. And who is the one who, I mean, why we are searching in the dictionary, we are not searching in the Quran itself?
Because, for example, when you click on, we all know Adam is mentioned 25 times. But when you click on, when you type in Adam, we have the dictionary.
All right.
It
You
shows
see,
you.
I just typed the word akhirah. It appear in 0. And that cannot be true. Akhirah, it come as 0. Here we go. I click at akhirah. Obviously, this is not right. It says there's no akhirah.
You
see?
Try here after.
Search. This is why it's better if we search the whole Quran normally, not what it's called dictionary, because obviously it's not working good. You know?
Just type in here after.
Because if we search here in this website as an example, if I search the word akhirah will appear.
Yeah, but can you type in the word hereafter instead of akhirah?
Yeah, but okay, let us see. Let us see if we take like you see here, al akhirah. It doesn't even come with the al akhirah. It came like al akhirah sometime, bil akhirah sometime. So look like those people, they play games. If we go here and we type with their game, and the website is not even working. See, it says HP status 500 mistake.
Oh,
it's not working. Let me try again. A bit without copy paste. Okay. If we go here, we have no choice, my friend. If we go here, al-akhirah, as you see, it shows in front of you, it appeared 221 times.
Yeah, but that's actually not accurate.
No, why it's not? We can go one by one. Here we go. The word akhirah is even highlighted. You see? The word akhirah, because akhirah is the same as al-akhir, wal-yawm al-akhir, right? So this is a false fabrication. Wal-yawm al-akhir is the same as al-akhirah. So this is a fabrication the Muslims they come with to fool us with numbers are not exist. Let us take another number. Let us take another lie. Hold on. The word angel, malaika, and the word shaitan. They say that the word shaitan appear 88 times, and the word angels appear 88 times. Is that true? Let us see. Okay, I will type the word shaitan. You speak Arabic, right?
No.
No? Okay. Too bad. I will type shaitan for you here. Let us see how many times the word will appear. It is 78 times shaitan only.
Did you use my website?
Your website is not working. I showed you. Here we go.
Alright, you can.
Okay, here we go. I will do
my
it in front of
website,
your eyes, my friend. I will do it in front of your eyes. Here we go. I will type the word shaitan. Let us see.
and
Shaitan.
then click on Quran dictionary.
In your website, the word shaitan appear number 68 times. Do you see it?
Yeah, but click on Quran dictionary.
This is Quran dictionary, isn't it? Oh, let us go to God. Okay. Let us go to Quran dictionary. Okay. It says here how many times. It doesn't show how many times. Where is the number? It doesn't show. Let's say shaitan, but it doesn't show how many times. Where we will find how many times. Let us do it again. I will type shaitan. Okay, here we go. It's 68. I am searching in the dictionary. 68 times.
When I used it, it was 88.
And as you see, look here, if you look with me, it says ash-shaitan. Not even just only a shaitan, which means it's showing us all the roots. So even with all the roots, we did not receive the 88. We receive only 68.
Wait. Can you for example, can you type in how many times Allah is mentioned?
How many times the word Allah mentioned? Okay, no problem. Here we go. I will type Allah. It's not working. Give an error. You see, I type Allah.
It's better to type it in English instead of Arabic.
Yeah, but in Arabic will not give us an accurate, because Allah, sometimes they put the word Allah, but it's not there. Because sometimes the translator, he add the word Allah to explain to you that Allah is the one who's talking, right? So we have to do it. We have to do it in Arabic, right? Let us go here and see Allah. How many times Allah appear? I will type the word Allah in the search engine. Both are your Islamic websites. I mean, it is 1,566 times.
How many times is Allah mentioned?
1,566 times.
But you can see it under how many times it's actually mentioned, because Allah is also mentioned.
My friend, let me go to another website. I will help you, okay? Just to make you happy.
Yeah, but
search
the word
searchtruth.com. I will go to searchtruth.com. Okay, hold on. This is the word. Which word do you want me to search? Allah?
Yeah.
Okay. In here, it's 1,746 times.
That's actually not accurate, because Allah is mentioned 2,699.
Okay, it says here all the words. That's a false search, my friend. You see, it says all the words, not one. Any word. Let me put any word. Here we go. Let's see if the number will increase. Still the same. If we make exact phrase, and this should be exact phrase actually, that will make it 1,567. So the Muslim, they fabricate for us. Let us go to shaitan. Let us see shaitan. They say shaitan. Hold on, dunya. They said 88 and akhirah is 88. Let us do the dunya. Type dunya in the front of your eyes. Dunya. Okay, hold. Click search. The word dunya not even found once. If we do exact, I will do any word, because always come as a dunya, not dunya, right? Ad dunya, not dunya. So here, okay, we will find that the word dunya appear 111 times, not 88 as they said. So why they lie? If we say the word akhirah, let us type the word akhirah, because they said the word dunya is 88 and the word akhirah, which means the hereafter, is 88. Okay, it's 110. Why they lie? Where is the 88? If we type the word, let us go to the website. This says the word malaika is 88, and shaitan, we check that is already is a lie. The word life is 145, and the word death is 145. Let us check that.
No, that's false.
That's false, right? So why they are lying, my friend? As long as you are yourself, you are saying to me this is false. Why they are lying?
No, but the angel and devil and the world and hereafter is actually true.
Which one? The angels? The angels and the shaitan 88?
Yeah.
No, my friend, here we go. Let me do it again in front of your eyes. Let me do it. Let me do it.
After your stream, I'll send the
my
link.
Friend, no, my friend, let me show it. You send me the link. I say I try your website. I try this website. I try the other website. It's a lie. Okay. Let us see. Al Malaika. Which one it was?
In English.
It was okay. Hold on. Shaitan, Satan. You want to try English? English will make it appear more. Let us try English. No problem. Here we go. I will do English. No problem. I will make you happy. English. Here we go. I will do English. Which translation you want?
Just do devil.
Bigtal. Okay, let's see Bigtal. Okay, here we go. It appears 32 times in the English translation of Bigtal.
Yeah, but you have to do it on my website and then click
on. Let us do it on your website. No problem. Let us do it in your website. I will type the word shaitan. Isn't it funny that the word shaitan will appear to you in English but will not appear in Arabic? It's not even found. No, you see, because my friend, your Quran dictionary work only with the Arabic, not with English. When I type the word in there, it doesn't even appear. Here we go. I will type the word shaitan for you. Look with me. This is the word. This is English, shaitan. I click go. It says 0, not found. So your dictionary here work only in Arabic. And if I type Arabic, guess what? It's fault number 2. Here we go. This is your website. Shaitan. It appears 68 times. Do you see it?
Yeah, but can you type in devil?
Devil? There's no devil in the Quran. This is shaitan. Shaitan is a devil. Your dictionary work only in Arabic. Are you listening?
No, it doesn't actually. You have to type it in good.
Type it in what?
For example, just type in forgiveness in English.
Okay, forgiveness. So if we type forgiveness, that will appear.
And then click on the Quran dictionary.
Okay, I will type forgiveness for you in the search engine. Let us see how many times it's going to appear. Okay, it appears 75 times.
What?
75 times.
What?
75 times. In your website, they lie to you. So even in English, and by the way, how you can search for the word in English? Shouldn't you search for it in Arabic because this is an Arabic book?
Yeah, but though after you type it in English, they'll show you all the verses where it's mentioned.
Yeah, okay, it's 75 times. What they say in their website. Well, let us go and find forgiveness in here. How many times the word forgiveness appear here? Let us see. Let us love together, my friend. All is a hocus, all is a lie. Where is the word forgiveness? I don't see it. Do you see the word forgiveness? I see blessing, I see magic, I see bliss, I see benefit, life shit. I don't see forgiveness. You see forgiveness?
I'll show you. I'll send it to you in the link.
You know, I have a challenge to all the Muslims to make a video and show us the numbers they claim. It's a big fat lie. All those numbers are a big fat lie. There's nothing truthful there.
I've sent it.
All right. Let us see. All right. Okay, maghfirah. How many times the word maghfirah? It doesn't count. Where the count is? Let's check.
You have to go all the way up.
In the page. And you about forgive, not only maghfirah, yaghfuru, yastaghfiru, sayaghfuru, etc. So this will show you all the total of the words. Is it? All. Okay. But okay, money. How many according to you? How many, according to your miracle, how many we should have the word maghfirah?
243.
240.
Oh, 234.
Is you can count one, I mean, like not too many. Is some 30 something is not. Let us see here. If we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So every, let us see. Okay. You see, hold on. Look, I will measure here space. I will measure my space here. Will highlight with my pen. Every, this is the frame. If we have a frame, 10. So every one of them is 10. So okay, this is 10. Oh, hold on. Let us be sure. Let us be sure. Sound is broken in the live stream. Okay, hold on, guys. Some people are saying that. Guys, do you hear me? Is the sound good? I'm breaking. Okay, they are saying I'm saying my voice is breaking. Do you hear me, my friend?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Christian Prince.
Yeah.
We are trying to claim the word forgiveness is mentioned twice as more as reward or punishment.
Okay, what is the word punishment in Arabic?
Punishment or reward.
Okay, hold on. You know what? I found a solution. Look at this. The word, the word. Okay, it says here that the word occur 234. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. What is the word you say? You want the opposite word?
No, it's mentioned twice as more. As,
what is that?
Payment or reward.
What is the word for reward?
Sorry.
What is the word you want me to search for?
I'll send it to you.
No, tell me the word. What is the word?
It's payment or reward. It's I think it's called jizya.
Jizya is a reward. Jizya is a penalty.
No. It's
you mean jaza?
Yeah, something.
Okay.
Wait, I'll send it to you.
Okay, what is the connection between ghafara and the word reward? How we can make connection? They are not the opposite in the meaning.
Yeah. Allah says in Bukhari that my mercy overpowers my wrath.
Yeah, my friend, but this is not have nothing to do with each other. What the word ghafara, which means forgive, and the word reward have to do together. You have to compare between ghafara and he did not forgive and not forgive. We have, like you say, angel and say shaitan as an example, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. How many times you told me? As long now we figure out how this thing works. How many times the word shaitan should appear? 88 times, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will type the word shaitan. That will be easier. Shaitan. All right. See, the word shaitan is 68. Okay, what is the other word? The other word is malaika. You see the same website. I'm not using a new website. I mean, this is your website. Malaika, right? Let's see how many times the word malaika will appear. I will copy. So shaitan is 68, not 88. And now I will go here and I will post the word malaika.
Yeah, okay. I'll show you.
All right. Hold my friend. Here we go. It says here that even malaika here is coming as 68. So yeah, both numbers are wrong because 88 in your website it says, in your Islamic claim here it's coming 68.
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah. Okay. Shaitan. Okay. But doesn't say how many times here. How many times?
88.
How many times?
88.
Ah, 88. Okay. Shaitan. So what did you type there?
I used my I went on some guy's Facebook and I copied that link.
No. How this is a link? So this is a prepared link. Is not a search. Is it a
No, no, no,
search?
no. The other one I gave you was not a prepared one.
My friend, how come in the search this is a prepared? This is their claim. So they are fabricating things because when we click at the search, how come we don't find the same result?
Yeah, but the other one about forgiveness, I searched it myself, but I didn't know how to
My friend,
type
let me
shaitan.
let me show you. Let me show you what the Muslims they are showing you. Here we go. This is your website, the one you send me. Do you see the word
Yes,
there?
yes,
Okay, this is not shaitan. This is a lie because these letters are missing. Where is here? It says ish tah noon. Do you see the letters? Ish tah noon. But shaitan is not ish tah noon. There's ya, there's alif is missing. So look what they do. They took off letters and they made their own false list to make it fit with their claim. If you wanna search for shaitan, then search for shaitan. Why they are not typing the word shaitan? If you go here, you will see they are saying this is the word shaitan. Do you see the word shaitan?
yes.
This is the word shaitan in the correct way. But what they are searching for? This or this? Because if I type the same word, here we go. I will copy the same word in front of you. This is the word shaitan, the same as it is in their website. Okay, I will do copy, and then I will
Yeah,
go to the search engine, and I will pause the word shaitan, and then I will click. Let me make it wider so you can see. I will click at go. Oh, it's not coming. Click again. It's not coming. It's an error.
uh,
My friend, all of this is a fabrication. Is not true.
yeah,
All of
yeah.
this
But
is fabrication. All of
I'll
this is
show you.
fabrication. This is proven to be false, and I made many tons of videos about it. And
Yeah, but
let us say for the sake of argument, there's a book have equal numbers of words. Is that really proof that this is from God?
well, Allah says
Hmm.
that nobody could produce a book like the Quran.
Okay, but Muhammad he received satanic verses, and Muhammad himself did not discover that this is satanic verses. And the
Yeah,
same time, if nobody can make Quran like the Quran of Allah, isn't it Umar who said that Allah he took Quran from me? Isn't it Umar
sorry.
who said, or Umar he said that
Yeah,
Allah he agree with me in three things. Actually, some they say five and some they say eight. وافقني ربي في ثلاث. Allah agree with me in three things. And even the Allah he sent the verses exactly as he said. Read with me. Omar said I agreed with Allah in three things, or said my Lord agreed with me in three things. I said, O Allah apostle, would you took the station of Abraham as a station for prayer? I also said, O Allah apostle, good and bad persons visit you. So he's repeating. So the Kaaba, why Muslim they pray to the Kaaba? Because Omar he says so. Why the Muslim men they have the Muslim women they have to wear hijab? Because Omar he was making fun of the wife of Muhammad, Sauda, and he said to her, Arifnaki ya Sauda. She was doing poo. Why
yeah,
you Muslims why Muhammad he made the verses about threatening his wife to get divorced? Because Omar said so exactly. And look, it says here, and Allah he sent the verse as I said. So Omar he made Quran, and Allah copied the Quran of Omar. So how Muslim they say that nobody can make Quran, but Allah himself taking the Quran from Omar?
yeah,
How this happen? If I am Omar and I just said something, and then Allah he take it and he make a Quran,
yeah.
how this can be? What do you think?
Mm. Did Allah added it to His Quran?
Yes,
And
he took it as it is. He's showing you that even the Kaaba, it was a choice of Omar. You know,
yeah,
it was the
maybe
choice of Omar, my friend. It was not the choice of Muhammad or Allah. And not only that, he added, he says, and then Allah he sent it exactly as I said.
yeah.
So how this can be? Nobody can make Quran, but Allah is copying Quran from Omar. What do you say? Do you see? Do you
Uh,
see with me in the screen? It says as I said. Do you see it? Just to show
yeah,
you, I'm not making things up. Read with me. So the verse, huh, revealed The same as I had said was revealed. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, but nobody can make Quran. Nobody can make Quran. But Allah is copying Omar words and making it Quran.
The only explanation I can give is that Allah knew that Umar would do that, and He added it to His
My
Quran.
friend, he should inspire Muhammad or Omar. Who is the one, the prophet here? Look like you Muslims, you have two prophets. You have Omar and you have Muhammad. Because if Omar, why Muhammad? Actually, I can show you that Omar, he was saying to Muhammad to order to the hijab many times, and Muhammad don't respond. And so you are saying to me that Allah, he knew Omar will say that, right? Okay. There's one of two options. Either Allah inspire Omar to say so, and that make Omar a prophet of God. And now you have two Muslim prophet of God, Muhammad and Omar. Do you Muslims believe that Omar was a prophet? He prophesied for God?
No, we don't believe
Okay. Why Allah did not say the verses to Muhammad before Omar mentioned them?
Sorry?
Why Allah did not inspire? Why Omar is the one? Okay, look how important the topic. Prayer to the Kaaba, it was the idea of Omar. This is very important. You Muslims now you are praying in direction of the Kaaba because of Omar. He is the one who made the verses. And obviously Muhammad, he heard Omar, he took it, he liked what he said, he put it in the Quran as it is. This is exactly what happened. This guy, he hear things and he added as it is in his Quran. And Omar, he noticed that. He noticed this is what I said to him. This is why he's saying the verses came as I said. Omar is not stupid. I am the one who said that to him.
Yeah.
And he was saying that in the front of Muhammad, not in his back, right? Did Muhammad say to him, no, you did not say that to me? No. Did he say to me, he said no, because Muhammad, he knew he was stealing from Omar. So if this is inspiration of God coming from God to Muhammad, and the Quran is a miracle, and nobody can make Quran like the Quran of Muhammad, how the Quran is copied from Omar? That is stupid. At the same time, you know, when the Muslims, they count the words in the Quran, and then we find that all the words they count is nothing but a fiction and a lie. Why they are coming with those fictions? And what is the point? Trying to make the Quran a miracle? Let me show you that the Muslims, when they do that, they expose Allah. Let me show you, my friend. Isn't it Allah, he said in the Quran that Allah refrained from sending miracles? Okay, how Allah he refrained from sending miracles, but yet the count of the numbers of the words is a miracle according to Muslims? That means Allah is a liar. Chapter 17, verse number 59. Read with me carefully, my friend. And we refrain from sending signs only because the men of former generation treated them as false. So Allah refrained.
Yeah, but the Quran, for example, if the Quran has miracles, then Allah is actually mentioning the actual miracles from sending signs.
Well, if the numbers of the words are miracle too, that means it's a miracle. So either you say it's an actual miracle or you say it's a fabrication we made. Why Muhammad did not know that? Why Muhammad did not say to you the word shaitan mentioned 88 times and the word angel mentioned 880 times? You do not know, right? You will say to me, Muhammad do not know. So you Muslims, you know what Muhammad do not know. That will be funny. The Prophet himself who brought the book to you, he do not know. This is an insult to Muhammad actually. That's mean Muhammad did not know what he brought. That's mean Allah did not tell him. That's mean Allah inspire you and he did not inspire Muhammad. That's mean you are a prophet. The one who discovered this which is false is a prophet. This is all the Muslims, they are desperate trying to find a miracle for their prophet who have no miracles. We have Jesus who resurrect people from death. We have Jesus who make the blind see. We have Jesus who created from the mother bird. We have Jesus who can tell you even what you hide in your houses. And the Quran says nobody knows the unseen save Allah, correct? But Jesus can tell you what you hide in your houses. So all of this for Jesus, but Muhammad have zero. And the Quran confirmed that Allah he refrained from sending miracle. And then you say to me that nobody can make Quran like Quran, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How he say, hold on, my friend, how he say nobody can make Quran like this Quran, but he says in the same time we refrain from sending miracle, because by saying this verse you just made a miracle if the Quran is a miracle.
Yeah, but it's actually mentioning the real types, the real types of miracles that cannot be. For example, when Jesus, for example, healed the sick or healed the blind, Those are miracles that science can't explain, right? It's mentioning it's actually mentioning that types of miracles, real miracles, not
But
like in a Quran.
my friend, where in the Quran it says he is mentioning that kind of miracle, not a miracle? I mean, if the Quran, isn't it the Quran says that make a book like this if you can, and you Muslim, you keep saying that this is a miracle. So now suddenly the Quran is not a miracle. Either we say it's a miracle or we say it's not a miracle. There is no such a thing, such a type of miracle. Miracle is a miracle. God miracle is a miracle. So obviously the Muslim, they are desperate of trying to find something about their God to make it look like there is something amazing. Same
Yeah.
time, what kind of God? He says stupid things. Do you think God he speaks stupid?
No.
Okay. How Allah he created the baby in the Quran? Is it true that Allah he says that he made the sperm became a congealed blood?
It says alaqa.
Huh? Yeah, alaqa. What alaqa
Yeah.
mean? Isn't it alaqa mean a congealed
Yeah.
blood, dead blood? How such a mistake happen?
It means glass of blood. It means a leech, and it means hanging.
No, leech, my friend, alaqa in Arabic mean a congealed dead blood. Alaqa is not the same as al alaqa. When you speak about an insect, that is different. He did not say al alaqa. He said thumma nutfa thumma alaqa. So did your God Allah speak about the insect? It's called alaqa, or he speak about something else, which is the blood? It is the blood. Not,
So
not
alaqa doesn't mean a leech.
no, no. It is the dead blood, which usually, if you injure yourself, you will have a piece of blood covering your skin, right, from the injury location to stop the bleeding. Correct?
Yeah.
That is alaqa. I can go right now and show you what it says in the dictionary. Not only that, if we go to all Islamic interpretation or translation, we will find all of them. They agree that this is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So why? Okay, let me ask you. Why all the Muslim translation or interpretation don't say that alaqa mean a leech or as an insect? Why they don't mention that? Simply because it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why does the Quran dictionary say that it is a leech?
This is a fabrication. This is not dictionary. This is a lie. Muslim, they are lying, my friend. This is no leech. Here we go. Which interpretation you like me to show you, my friend? Choose for me any interpretation of your choice in the front of everybody. I will show it to you on the screen. Because if they are saying that that website is made to fabricate and designed to fabricate and to lie, otherwise you need to show me one Muslim interpreter. He come with the interpretation that this is a word mean, etc. Unless all the Muslims who do interpretation, they are liars. You know.
Yeah.
So here we go. What is the verse we are talking about? Okay. Let us see. Let us see. Which verse you want me, my friend? Which verse you want me to check for you about alaqa? There's many verses mention the word alaqa. Which verse you want me? Choose one of your choices.
You can just pick.
Which one? There's 22:5. There is 23:14. What do you want?
You can pick.
Okay, 23:14, because this is a short one. Okay, but before we go there, do you see here it says ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة دما جامدا فخلقنا العلقة مضغة لحم قدر ما يمضغ. Let me translate for you. Those who speak Arabic, they knew. ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة, frozen blood, or let us say solid blood. And nutfa became alaqa, which is a solid blood. All right, and this is what this is the interpretation of Al-Jalalain. I will show you Al-Jalalain in English, the same one. Okay, 23:14 in English. And this is our problem with Muslims. There is no honesty. Here we go. This is Tafsir Al-Jalalain, the same one I showed you in Arabic. It is now in English, translated by you. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. Read with me carefully. Then we transformed the drop of semen into a clot, congealed blood. What congealed blood mean?
Dead blood.
Dead blood. That's a big mistake. This is not alaqa. This is not the alaqa they told you in their dictionary, which is a false dictionary. Alaqa never was this.
So
Are you an insect? Alaqa is an insect. The one you are talking about is an insect. Is the Quran saying that Allah transformed the sperm into an insect?
No, but the shape of the body.
My friend, there's no shape of the body. He's talking about the transform. What transform the sperm. Secondly, the sperm does not look at the mistake here. He says a nutfa. A nutfa is a drop of a sperm, which means millions of semen.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the mistake, because only one semen, only one, not a drop, will be going inside the egg. Secondly, the semen will not be transformed into anything. The semen go inside the egg and activate the egg, and then the egg start growing. The semen activate and deliver DNA, and that's it. After that, there is no semen. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but here it says that we transformed the semen, which is a drop of semen, not one, into. So what is it transforming? The semen, correct?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, but are you sure that Allah doesn't mean leech?
Even if it's a leech, let us say it's a leech, just to go with you. The semen will not transform into anything and will not be a leech. You can go right now, check all the doctors' website, who they are not Christians or Muslims or Jewish. Just say check normal, you will see that this is a big joke. Right? So how this can be a miracle from God, but God, he says stupid things. In different verse in the Quran, your God, he says in chapter, as long as we are talking about the baby, in chapter 86, verse number 7, Allah, he says that Allah, he created a human being from gushing fluid, sexual gushing fluid coming from the male and the female, but the gushing fluid from the female is coming from her ribs. How God makes such a stupid mistake? This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. This is chapter 86, verse number 7. Read with me. Issuing from between the lions, by the way, it doesn't say lions, it says the backbone of the man, a sulb, of the man, and the breast bones of the women. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So now we have a sperm. Where the sperm is coming from? We have a sperm of a man and sperm of a woman. And that is stupid, because women don't have a sperm.
But where does it say that it is a sperm of a woman?
Here we go. Verse number 6. It says that a human being is created from gushing fluid, and then the verse number after it says the gushing fluid coming from where? It says, read with me. The response is he was created from a gushing fluid gushing forth from the man and the women into the womb. So what is the gushing fluid? It's a fluid, and there's nowhere in any scientific study anybody came to us and says that there's a gushing fluid will go to the womb. This is again a mistake. And then your Quran continues saying, explain what he's saying in verse number 7. Where is this gushing fluid coming from? He says from the man and the women, from the man from the backbone, and from the women from the ribs, and specifically the location of the necklace. And that's again is a stupid mistake. So the Muslims are trying to find a miracle in the Quran, but obviously this book is a stupid book. God will not say such a thing. Maybe Umar al-Khattab, he made those verses. What do you think? How God he say that?
Yeah.
So what do you think, my friend? Should we leave Islam? This is cannot be God talking, and you agreed already.
Yeah, but even if it's an error, but the Quran also has many coincidences that it gets difficult to decide if Islam is wrong or true.
Okay, but you just agreed that this is an error, right?
From the semen coming from between the backbone.
Yeah. Okay. So how Allah is God and he make errors?
Yeah, but at the same time, how God, how Allah can make errors, but at the same time, how Allah can make miracles, because
He did
Allah
not.
also.
Where is the miracle of Allah? Okay, show me the miracle of Allah. Go ahead.
Allah also explains where milk comes from the cow.
How? Where?
It says,
where it's where is the verse explain how the milk come from the cow?
Oh, I'll search it real quick.
Right. What chapter? What verse?
Chapter 16, verse 66.
Chapter what? 66?
No, chapter 16, verse 66.
Chapter 16, verse number 66. Here we go. All right, let us laugh together. You promise me you will laugh with me if it's funny?
Sorry?
You promise me you will laugh with me if what you just said is funny? Where is the explanation how the milk is made?
No, it's actually explaining how the milk comes from the belly to the penis. It says it comes between
the milk comes from the belly to the penis?
No, yeah, from that.
What penis? So you believe that milk come to the penis?
How else do they make milk?
Penis.
They have several penises. I don't know.
That's penises. That is nipples, as I know. Okay, look what it says with me here. We give you to drink of that which is in their bellies. Now, is the milk in their bellies?
Yes.
Really? How come?
You can ask any scientist.
Okay. Let us see if we go right now and search. Okay, from betwixt the refuse and the blood, we extract pure milk. This is the interpretation. Do you agree with that?
Right.
Okay. Let us go and see what is about. If we change, by the way, I will show you the other interpretation so we can see all the Muslims' explanation. Okay, cattle, listen, we give you the drink. Introduced an example of listen, that which is in the belly of the cattle. Bellies from mine indicate a new subject and simultaneous connection. Okay, we give you a drink from between the refuse of essential waste and the blood, the pure milk. Okay, I'm going to go right now and I will search. Hold on, let me search in Google. I will search in Google and we will see how milk is generated. How milk in goat or cow.
You can even go on YouTube and see. Just type in YouTube how cows make milk, and they'll show you. There's a video about it.
Okay, we will see. We cannot play videos of somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us see. I'm looking. I'm trying to find a website, but here I don't see. Okay. Here it doesn't show us really too much details. Let's see different website. Education University. Let us see. Okay. Advertising. Okay. All right, hold on. Let us see. But it doesn't show anything. Next. Okay, let's see. This is like how dairy cow make milks is really cool. Okay. So dairy cows have 4 stomachs. Each plays as different part of digesting what cow eat. All right. The first stomach is called rumen. The second stomach is called reticulum. The third stomach is called omsum. The fourth stomach is called abomasum. Dairy cows swallow their food half chewed, and then the food travel to the first stomach of the rumen. Okay, where mixed with water, it's moved to the second stomach. In the second stomach, the rectum, the food passed to the small balls of called cod. Each cod is, let me be sure that you guys, you can see everything. Hold on. It's my fault. You cannot see everything. Let me zoom out. Let us turn this thing off. All right, that's better. All right. Okay. So each cod return to the mouth to be chewed again. All right. The food then moved to the third stomach. With each cod squashed to remove water. Then move to the fourth stomach. In the fourth stomach, the aposmum, the food is digested, and it then move into small intestine.
Yeah.
The intestine take nutrient
Yeah.
from the food and send it to the bloodstream. Okay, some of this blood full of natural nutrients move to ender, etc. Okay, change nutrient milk store and the chew milk. All right, most dairy cow produce 25 liter. Okay, yeah. Anyway, if we go back to the verse, my friend, the verse in the front of me. ولكم من الأنعام لعبرة نسقيكم مما في بطونها من بين فرث ودم ولبنا خالصا سائغا. You see, when the Muslim they translate, they try to make things fit with their own idea. If you read in the verse in Arabic, it says نسقيكم مما في بطونه من بين فرث ودم لبنا خالصا سائغا. What is the firth? Do you know what firth mean?
No.
Okay, let us go to firth. Let me show you. We'll go to the dictionary. Actually, you know what? Let us do this. Go to the Arabic one, because always the Arabic one is different from the English. But let us go here first in the dictionary. Firth. Okay. Firth. It says the balls. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Kalimat al-Quran. Okay. Balls. Is that what it says in the scientist teaching?
No.
Okay. So what we will do now with the balls?
Where does it say balls?
It's in front of you. You see it here?
Yeah.
Here actually. It says. If we take the same word, let me show you, my friend. You see, this is your Islamic dictionary, and you see here it says next to it, Farthin Kalimat al-Quran. This is the word as it's mentioned in the Quran. Okay, this is how it's mentioned in the Quran. And then there's other meaning, the particles of food in stem. Farthin. Let us see which one is mentioned. Firth is Hissul Alam. Okay, Firth in Arabic mean al-gha'it, mean the piss. Let us make it simple. If we go in the Quran and we search for the same word, okay, you see, this is the word firth, and the word
Yeah.
firth is always the piss, from their piss. The Muslims in their translation, that word totally disappear. If we go to the Arabic dictionary, I will post the word firth here as it is, and we go to dictionary, and this is the same chapter we are reading from.
So it says according.
Okay, read with me. Read with me, my friend.
Read
Read with me. Read with me. First, this is the same verse we are reading. الروث
Yeah.
الموجود في القرآن. Do you know what الروث mean?
No.
The shit.
What?
The shit. الروث. What is This is chapter. Here we go. They are even quoting for you the Quran. ما في الكرش من الثفل. What is inside the belly? What is that? Here it says الروث الموجود في الكرش. الروث is shit. So your Quran saying, you see in the translation when you read it's really confusing, but your Quran saying clearly that what is coming from the shit, your God claim that from the shit of the cow, because this is a roth, this is not even a food, from the shit of the cow Allah will give you the milk.
But
read with me carefully. فرث النحل السرجين الزبل وما دام في الكرش يسمى الفرثة. This is your Islamic dictionary, not mine. I'm not saying anything.
so how? So according to the dictionary, it says we give you
Let
drink
me
from
give
the.
you a link, my friend, so you will not say I'm making things up. Here we go. This is your Islamic dictionary. I will send it to you. You can check it out in your time. All right, and you can check the words. Here we go. You can open it in your side. I can take right now. I can go to Google Translation, copy this, and go to Google Translation.
Doesn't it mean bowels or something like that?
Well, this is what the rifth mean. It's the shit. You know, as you see, we are just going. Even in dictionary is showing you that this is the verse where the word is mentioned. Okay, we go to Google Translation. I'm going to paste the word in Arabic as it is, and I'm going to switch to English. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what the Muslims they try to say in their interpretation as English is totally different from what it says really in the Quran, because the Quran is saying, and you know, we watched the video together where it says how the food goes, but nowhere it says that this has became shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but the Quran is saying it's coming from the shit. And again, I gave you the link. Here we go. All right, read with me carefully.
Yeah.
من بين فرث النحل. This is a chapter النحل, verse number 66. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So there's no mistake that he is trying to explain something else. And this is الروث الموجود في الكرش, the shit which is in the kirsh. We took it to Google Translation. It's coming as the dunk which is in the belly.
Yeah.
So what the verse saying that we extract from the belly, from the shit which is in the belly, and from the blood a milk for you. But this is really absolutely false. Let us go to Arabic. Let us see some Arabic interpretation. Maybe
doesn't it say that it comes between the between the dung and the blood?
yeah,
like,
but you know, but it says shit. I mean, how the roth,
Yeah.
how that will be. Let us
Yeah,
read together here. This is the Al-Qurtubi in Arabic. Let us see if Al-Qurtubi can give us something. You know what? Let us go and see Ibn Kathir in English. Even though in Ibn Kathir in English always they lie in their interpretation, but let us see. Let us, so people they can read with me. This is An-Nahl 16 verse 66. Okay, let us see what it says. And this is in English, so people they can read with me. All right. Okay, provide a drink from their belly. Okay. Let us see. Meaning it's free of a blood and pure. You see, it's free of blood. It's not even saying extract from blood.
Yeah,
It says free from blood. Okay, hold on. Let us see. And it's pure in witnesses, taste and sweetness. Have nothing to do how it's really. And then it says, you see, in the Muslim translation, they say we extract. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the word extract? Do you see the word extract? It says ما بين فرث ودم لبنا خالصا. Nowhere,
So it's not.
nowhere it says extract. And let us continue. And this is Ibn Kathir,
So
as you see. Okay.
so it's not describing the progress of the milk.
Read with me carefully, my friend. But each of them goes its own way after the food has been fully digested in the stomach. The blood goes to the vein. This is Ibn Kathir, who is came long after Muhammad, trying to explain with, this is when science became so advanced. The milk goes to the ender of the urine, goes to the bladder, and feces goes to the anus. None of them get mixed together. This is have nothing to do with extracting from shit or etc. What the God of Islam saying to you, here we go. The cow eat, and you get milk, and the milk is not mixed with their blood, either with their shit. That's all. Read it in front of you. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Same, by the way, as long we are talking about here, in the same verse in the Quran, the same chapter we are reading from, it says, if you go, you will find the following. And I will go to Ibn Kathir in the same time. The Quran says the same thing about the honey. The honey in chapter 66, it's chapter 16, sorry. Verse number 69, the same chapter. If we go a few verses after, you will see that the God of Islam says that there is the honey of the bees is shit, is literally the shit. Let me show you. Let us go to Ibn Kathir 16. We go up.
But honeys puke their the nectar that they suck is they are going to puke that out, right?
No, my friend, you see the Quran says, let me show you the verse in the Quran. It says that the bees, they eat from the fruit and they shit milk, they shit honey. Read with me carefully. This is chapter 16, verse number 69.
Yeah.
Okay, we go down.
Maybe,
let us show the other website, because that will be more clear. Okay, let us see.
maybe Allah meant that they eat from the fruits means that.
Yeah, but no. It says no. It says that they eat from the fruit and honey come from their belly. They eat from the fruit and honey come from their belly. And this is stupid, because they are saying to me they eat already. They eat, but they don't eat the fruits. The honey is their food. So the God of Islam, he think that what the bees do, they go and eat from the fruit. So when we see them going around in the flowers and the roses, what they are doing exactly, they are eating the flowers, and then their shit is honey. That's wonderful. I wish my shit is the same, excuse my language, I wish that will happen to me, so I can say it out. So here, if we go, okay, chapter
maybe,
16, verse number 69. Read with me carefully, my friend. Which translation is your favorite?
You can just pick.
All right. Then they eat of all produce of the earth. In Arabic it says fruit, not produce, but anyway, and find with the skills species baths of the Lord. There issue from within their body a drink, a very color, wherein is healing for man. So what they eat from the fruits, and they do dump the honey, and this is absolutely false. The honey is their food, it's not something else.
Yeah, but can't it mean that Allah is trying to explain here that the bee sees the flowers as fruits?
Now, my friend, you see, the Quran even says fruits, not only flowers, because bees, they go to anything is sweet, even if it's fruit, not necessarily really, not necessarily roses or flowers. Bees, if they see something sweet, they suck it too. They suck what it's called the juice of it, and they take it to the hive. And it's not even the one who go and collect, is the one who make it honey. What the Quran saying? Do you see the word eat, my friend? I'm not making things up. Do you see it says eat of all fruits? Okay, but they don't eat from the fruit. And then a drink will come from her belly. So what the Quran is teaching, that those bees, they make honey, not really for their food, it's their shit. They ate a fruit and they shit honey. If we go right now to any interpretation, which one you like? You want me to go to Ibn Kathir, the same Ibn Kathir, or different one? We can go. Here we go. Choose one. It's up to you. You know, it doesn't matter really. Chapter 16, verse number 69. Let us see. Chapter 16. We go to English. Verse number 69. We go to Ibn Abbas first, the cousin of your prophet. Okay, read with me carefully. Then eat of all fruits. Explanation: from all type of fruits, and follow ways the Lord made smooth for thee, made a truck table for you. There comes from their belly of the bees a drink various of hues, red, yellow, white. This is the color of the honey, healing for mankind and illness. Okay, it's very simple. Eat from the fruit, and the honey is a miracle from Allah for us. So Allah, He made the bees eat fruit and shit honey. That's not right. That's absolutely false. Right?
Doesn't the honey emerge in the stomach of the bee?
My friend, first of all, you see, this is not the bee is the one who make the honey. They call them stomach, but they are not stomach because they don't eat the honey there. You see, like the bee who go and collect the nectar, bring it back in her tongue, is not even in her belly. Then she give it to other bees, and then they vibrate over it, and they have their own method to make that nectar into honey, and they don't eat it right away. They spit it out from their mouth, and then that is the honey which is collected. We collect from them. They save it for later to eat it. This is their food. What the Quran is saying, that the honey is eaten from the fruit, and it's coming from their belly, which means they shit it. The same as what he said about the baqara, the cow or the cattle, that the milk is not mixing. Like, it's a miracle how they eat grass, and the grass became shit, and they have a blood in their body, but the milk is not mixing with them. So the Quran is not explaining how the milk became milk. The Quran is saying it's not mixed. It's a miracle. The same as the Quran says. You remember the Muslim, they say to us that the two seas, they don't mix, the fresh and the salty. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, that's
okay.
That is correct, right?
Yeah, but this is false. No.
Why?
Okay, let us see why. Because simply what the Quran is saying, and this is in chapter 25 verse number 53 and chapter 5 verse number 19, that Allah, He made a barrier between the fresh water and the salty water, so they will never ever mix. He forbid them from meeting together. Do you see it? It says forbidden, ban between them. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So the Muslims, in order to make a miracle, they fabricate the story, and they forget it says here forbidden. They say this is about the fresh water and salty water in the sea. Because why? It says that there is two seas, but all of us, we know that fresh water is not a sea. That is a mistake. The reason for that mistake, Muhammad, he is saying here that there's two seas. One sea is the fresh water and one sea is the salty water. Do you agree with that term, that there's two seas?
Yeah.
There is. Where is the sea of the fresh water?
He's just saying that there is a salty sea and a fresh sea.
Okay, where is the fresh sea?
In the Quran,
you see, when we say sea, we have to have a huge amount of water equal to a sea. That we call it a sea, correct? Okay, but we didn't have such a thing. But what Muhammad, he is teaching here, that because the Arab, wherever they dig, like I say, you can dig in the ground and you find water, right? Like not everywhere, but mostly you can find, right? So Muhammad, he believed that it's a miracle that Allah, He forbid the salty water from the fresh water from mixing together. So we have two seas, we have two containers, and they are forbidden totally from meeting. How he forbid them? If we go to the interpretation, let me show you, my friend. Again, this is chapter 25, verse number 53. We go to Ibn Kathir, as long it's open. All right. This website is not working. Okay. 25 and then verse number 53. We'll read it from 51 and after. All right. Let us see what it says here. And this is, by the way, Ibn Kathir is a big fat liar trying to defend the Quran, but still I use him to get things busted. Because Ibn Kathir came long after Muhammad, because now he became more, people became more educated and they noticed how stupid the Quran is. So he tried to explain. So here we go. And he has let free the two seas. This is palatable and sweet, and that is salty and bitter. Means he created two kind of water, sweet and salty. The sweet water is like in the river, spring, and wells, which is a fresh, sweet, palatable water. This was the view of Ibn Jurayj, etc., etc. Okay, and we continue. And that is salty water, meaning that salty water is not easy to swallow, blah blah blah. Okay, now he says here, and that can be found in the Red Sea, in the Arabian Sea, in the Persian Gulf, in China Sea, blah blah blah. All right, and then he says, and he made between them a barrier. Do you see the screen, my friend?
Yeah.
Okay. A barrier and complete partition, complete. That's it. They don't mix, never. Between them, meaning between the sweet water and the salt water. Barrier mean a partition which is a dry land. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. In the Muslim videos and the claim, what they say this is about the two water. They meet together, but they don't mix. Correct?
But doesn't this barzakh mean land?
Barzakh mean land, yes, but the Muslim they lie. Why they lie? I want to ask you, my friend, why they lie and they say this is a miracle? The Quran is speaking about salty water, and they show you a video of a river in the ocean and see mashallah, the Quran miracle speak about the same thing. I mean, this is have nothing to do with this. All what the Quran is saying, stupid thing, that the salty water and the fresh water they never mix because Allah he put a barrier between it. But this is a mistake, because you know and I know that the fresh water we have is coming from the ocean. The ocean water vibrate because of the heat, became a cloud. The cloud moved to the top of the land. We have rain, and then we have a fresh water. Correct?
Yeah.
But the Quran is saying the opposite. The Quran says those two water never mix. There's partition between them, and what is the partition? A land.
Yeah, but doesn't this barzakh also mean something else?
Barzakh is a piece of land, my friend, which is separating between two places, two things. This is what Barzakh. Not only that, my friend, not only that. It says, you see, it says وَحِجْرًا مَحْجُورًا. Do you know what hajar mean? Hajar mean a rock. Okay, hajar is a rock. Hujran is a rocky, a preventer, barrier. So this is why it says in complete partition, which means they will never ever mix. They are forbidden from mixing.
So in chapter 23 verse 100 it's talking about a piece of land.
Yes, and not only that, look what he continues saying. He is even quoting for you. He's quoting for you from different verses in the Quran. He says he has let loose the two seas meeting together. Between them is a barrier which none can transgress. Do you see it?
But Surah 23 verse 100 is actually, it still mentions barzakh, but it's actually not mentioning the land.
What the chapter?
23 verse 100.
The verse 100?
Maybe.
Verse 100.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to verse 100. Hold on.
Maybe barzakh doesn't always have
I don't know what verse
land.
100 is. Let me see. Are you sure the verse 100? Verse 100?
Verse 100.
There's no 100. I'm talking about 23, not 25. Oh, okay, 23. All right.
Yeah.
Right, okay. This is, we go here, we read from verse number 99 and 200. All right. Okay.
Maybe this shows
Yeah, but this is
word.
okay. Yeah, we see behind him, you see, here we go, is a barrier between the world and hereafter. Barrier between the world and hereafter. And barzakh simply is a piece of land. This is here we go, it's in front of you. It's a barrier, still is
So,
the same.
so it says that there is a piece of land between them until they are resurrected.
Yeah. No, it says here he did not give more details because already he explained what barzakh is, you know. Barzakh, we can go to dictionary, but he is saying still there's a barrier, and this is different. This is a different chapter, you know. The Muslim scholar who said that the word barzakh mean a piece of land about the verse we are debating about, for sure he knew what he's talking about, right? He will not say it's a piece of land if it's not, right?
Yeah.
We can go right now to dictionary and we can type the word barzakh. Let us do it right now, you know. Here we go. The word barzakh. Let us go English, Arabic. Barzakh. All right. Okay. Look what it says. I don't know if you can see with me what I see.
Yeah, I
Okay.
typed
Okay.
in Google as well.
Let us see barzakh. Oh, it does not actually did not type the whole word. Let me do it again. Barzakh.
It says
No, it's not. It's not yet. It's not. It's not there. It's not there yet. Okay. All right. Barzakh. Here they will show you the one is appear in the Quran. Let us see where it says the one in the Quran. Here we go. Here it says barzakh, barrier. All right, barrier. But it doesn't show. Let us go to the Arabic one. Arabic will be better. Let us do that. Where is the search engine? There's no search engine here. Let us do that. Barzakh. Okay, barzakh. Let us see dictionary. Let us type the word ma'na. All right. Let us switch here. Look like we are having difficulty. Let us switch to Arabic. Here we go. That's better. Barzakh. All right. Here they are saying to you, barzakh, it can be a barrier between two things, and it is a barrier between the here today and the hereafter, which is from the time of death. And then he's continue saying, barzakh or barazikh is قطعة أرض ضيقة محصورة بين بحرين. It is a partition of land between two seas, which is connection between the two land. All right, that's what barzakh. And then حاجز بين شيئين, and he quote here for us, مرج البحرين لا يلتقيان بينهما برزخ لا يبقيان. Quote exactly the verse for us from Quran, and it says قطعة أرض محصورة بين بحرين, a piece of land which is between two seas and connect the two seas together, or sorry, connect between two lands. And the last meaning that barzakh is between the hereafter, the land of the life of today and the hereafter. That's it. This is the Arabic translation, as you see. I can send you a link. You want a link?
Yeah.
Let me send you a link. Here we go. You can check it out by yourself later. So you see, we are not making things up. So as you see, Ibn Kathir, we can go to forget about Ibn Kathir. Let's go to a different one if you want. You know, we can go. We can go instead of going to one interpretation. Maybe this guy is wrong, and you never know, right? Okay, let's go and see. Chapter hold on, chapter 25, verse number 53. Let's give it all the options. All right. Let us see. Chapter 25, verse number 53, interpretation.
But my question is this: does the word barzakh only mean land, or can it
yes,
also mean
barzakh mean land. Barzakh mean land. Yeah.
Only that.
Yes, absolutely. I showed you the dictionary. I'm not making things up, my friend. All right. it's a land who connected between two, let us say, usually it's like if you have, let me draw for you something in front of you. If we have here, I'm not good in drawing, but just to show you, let us say from this side, let me change the color, I will make it a blue. So we have here a sea, and here we have a sea, but between them we have a land, and I will make the land in brown. This place here, we call it Barzakh. So there is two lands here, big lands, all right?
Yeah.
And there's a land from this direction. This area here, we call it Barzakh. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And obviously this is a false explanation from the Quran. So the Quran trying to tell us how Allah He preserved between the fresh water and the salty water, how He made a barrier between them. But this is absolutely false. The fresh water itself is the same as the salty water, and the salty water itself is the same as the fresh water. The only difference is that the salty water, by the heat of the sun, evaporate, became a steam, then became a cloud, and then the cloud move, and then the cloud drop water. Let me show you another mistake in the Quran. As long as we are talking about cloud and rain, etc., where Allah He got His hail from? Do you know, my friend? You know what hail, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what is hail? What is hail according to your understanding?
Just rain.
Is it frozen? It's a frozen water, right? It's an ice.
Yeah.
We call it hail.
Yeah.
All right. How Allah He sent hail? Do you know?
I read a verse in the Quran. Muslims says this is about the water cycle.
But look what the Quran is saying. The Quran is saying the opposite. They lie to you, my friend. They are professional liars. It says here that Allah He sent hail from mountains which is in heaven. So what the Quran is saying, that Allah He break pieces of hail from an ice or mountain of ice, and He submitted on us. The verse in front of you, we can go to any interpretation you want. Which one you like?
Yeah, you can just pick.
How in the world God He will say such a thing? That in the heaven there's mountain of hail, and this is where Allah He got the hail from. Is that scientifically true?
Is it that Allah calls the mountains in the heaven just a metaphor for
no, He's here. This is not metaphor. This is speaking about, and you see, the funny is that the Muslims, they when we quote for them this something, they say that that's maybe metaphorical. But if you read the verse with me, speaking about things that are not metaphorical, that how Allah He switched the day and the night, and then He created for you from every creature from water. Some of them they walk in their belly, and some of them they walk in 2 legs, and some of them they walk in 4, which is absolutely false, because there's many creatures who have many legs. Correct? So based on this verse, you see, this is cannot be metaphorical, right? He described even how many legs. So
yeah.
And even the Muslim scholars, they never understood it as a metaphorical, and even the Muslims today, they try to make this as a miracle. Here they come, they say, look, Allah He speak how the cloud gathered together, and how they became liars, and how they send rain. But a verse before we just showed that the Quran think that Allah He separate between the salty water and the fresh water, and here He's saying that Allah He sent down from mountains in heaven hail. And this is absolutely false. If we go right now and we check the interpretation, chapter 24, verse number 43, 24. Here we go. Read with me carefully, my friend. And by the way, Jalalain is a new scholar. This is a guy who learns science now, and etc. So you see, they try to cover up the madness of the Quran. Do you see how the rain is issuing from the midst of specific outlets in them? and then he sent down from the heaven out of mountains. Do you see it?
Yeah, but is
من
it
جبال فيها, extract therein from heaven. So there's mountains of hail in the heaven, and Allah he extract the hail from it.
so the mountains of hell is a literal thing?
It is, as you see, speaking about rain. Is rain is literal? Yes. Is hail is literal? Yes. Did he
Yeah,
submitted?
but
Did he submitted to us? Yes. You know, and not only that, he hit with it whoever he wish. He hit with it. He hit with it. So the Quran saying that Allah he punish us by hail. Let's go to Tafsir Ibn Abbas, your prophet cousin. Okay. Have you not seen the been informed on Muhammad the Quran about how Allah drive about the cloud and being bring the cloud together and make them liars, and those set rain come forth from between them, and from between the cloud he sent down from heaven, from the heaven, mountains where is hail. He said, send down hail from mountains in heaven
yeah,
and submit them with hail, or heap to who he want to punish. You see it?
yeah,
Okay. Not only that, if we go to the Quran chapter 13 verse number 13, do you know that the Quran claimed that the thunder is an angel?
yeah, but you know, when Allah says these things, I just think by myself that only Allah has the ability to understand that, because
My friend,
Allah,
so, let me tell you how funny what you just said. Suddenly only Allah can understand, but the Muslims, they are explaining the Quran for the last 14 centuries. For what then, if Allah only can understand? And
yeah,
it's, I mean, it's so clear. What the point of sending me a book nobody understand except him? There's no point. This is, with my respect to you, this will be stupid, because if you
yeah,
send me a book I will not understand anyway, so why you are telling me those things?
yeah, I agree. But in the Quran, it also says that that the sun sets in a muddy spring. But in the other verse, it said that the sun is in orbit night and day long.
No, my
But
friend, no, my friend, let me show you. We will go there after we finish this one. Do you see here that the thunder is an angel?
yeah,
The thunder in Islam is an angel who praise Allah. And also the angels, you see, uh, the thunder, he prays. I can take this as a metaphorical, but the Muslims, they don't, as you see, because the verse itself says that الرعد يسبح بحمده والملائكة, by his command it is an angel. So what is the thunder? It's an angel, right?
yeah,
Now if we go, you mentioned to me what about remind me just a second ago.
about the sun setting in a muddy spring. But
Okay,
I
let me show you.
see
Let me ask you, who can understand the Quran better than your prophet? Nobody, right?
Yeah,
Okay. If your prophet he explained it to us, then we cannot say he's wrong. I
yeah.
think you
But
agree with me. Okay.
Muhammad,
Read with
Muhammad
me.
also says that.
My friend, read with me. Here we go. This is Sahih Chain Hadith.
Yeah,
This is your prophet. This is Sahih. This is Sahih Chain. Do you see it? Al-Albani.
yeah,
Okay. So we cannot say it's weak, da'if, and those crazy stuff. I was sitting behind Allah Messenger, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked about, do you know where this set, which means the sun? I replied, Allah and his apostle, they know best. He said it's set in a spring of warm water, Hamia. Do you see it?
yeah.
Okay, so the Quran said that, Muhammad explained that. So what we will do now, is that metaphorical? No.
Muhammad also said that it sets underneath Allah's throne.
Yeah.
But we,
Okay, hold on. This is another stupid thing, because look what he said. Because Muhammad, he claimed that the sun every day, and he explained that this is not metaphorical. He asked the same guy the same story. He said to him, do you know where the sun goes? Do you know where the sun goes? Let us see the hadith. And even he quote the verse for him from the Quran. So we cannot say he was not quoting the verse. So here we go. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, which is very accurate hadith. It says, once I was with the Prophet of Allah. Do you see the screen, my friend?
yeah.
Okay. Once I was with the Prophet of Allah, and in the mosque at the time of the sunset, and he said to me, oh Abu Dhar, which means your prophet saying to this guy, Do you know where the sun, where do you know where the sun set? Where the sun set? Do you say it says where?
Yeah.
Okay. When I say where, it's mean a location, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, where the sun set, so he is talking about the sunset, a physical thing, not metaphorical. I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. He said, it goes. Who is the one is going? Allah, the sun, sorry, and prostrate underneath Allah's throne. So Muhammad explaining at the time of the sunset where the sun is going, correct?
Yeah.
So this is physically explanation for a physical movement. He's trying to explain to us where the sun is going, why the sun is going. The sun, it goes every day to prostrate under the throne of Allah. And then he says, and that is Allah's statement. He explained now to Quran for us, so no way a Muslim he can say Muhammad was not right. He quote for us from the Quran, chapter 36, verse number 38 says, and the sun runs on its fixed course for a term and a degree. So Muhammad is saying the Quran, when he speak about this verse, explaining to us how the sun run in the orbit you mentioned to me. This is the orbit. Every day the sun goes from the east and go all the way at the end of the day under the throne of Allah. Sleep under the throne of Allah in the murky water. Isn't it the Quran says, isn't it the hadith says that the throne of Allah is above the water?
Yes.
Let us find the hadith. Here we go. Allah's throne is above the water. You see it?
Yeah.
And that explain what Muhammad is talking about. So Allah's throne is above the water. The sun goes all the way, prostrate itself under the throne of Allah, which where? Above the water. And what is that water? Is Aynun Hamia. Did we make it clear for you, my friend?
Yeah.
How this can be Quran? How this can be from God?
Oh, in the Quran it says that it stays in the orbit night and day long.
Sorry?
In the Quran it says that it stays in an orbit night and day long.
What night day long?
And that the sun is in its orbit every.
My friend, isn't it here you go? Your prophet, he just explained where the sun goes. Come on, you know, we don't want to play games and say there it says there, there it says there. It says clearly, and Muhammad is the one who quote the verse for you. Muhammad he quote for you what it's mean that the sun run in its course. So I cannot explain it better than your prophet, and you cannot explain it more than your prophet. So when he say the sun set in the murky water, that's mean it's a murky water. He explained and he quote for us chapter 36. It says, and this is what it's meant, that the sun run in its course. So the sun every day move from point A to point B. We have to be honest.
In the Quran it also says that the moon follows the sun.
Where in the Quran it says the moon follows the sun? Let me show you. Let me show you what the Quran is saying. I know what you are talking about. This is a mistake. You are forcing me to bring all the mistakes of the Quran. I mean, you are helping me big deal. Okay.
Yeah, but how isn't it really a mistake? Because like the moon doesn't follow the sun in its orbit, but it follows the sun in its
no,
path.
my friend doesn't say that. Let me show you what the Quran is saying.
If the Quran says that the sun follows the moon, then it would have been a mistake.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
The Quran says that the moon follows the sun, right?
The moon follows the sun?
Yeah.
Okay, where it says the moon and follow the sun?
Chapter
31?
No.
Okay.
91.
91. Okay, chapter 91, what verse?
Verse 2. Verse 1 to verse 2.
Okay, verse number 2. Okay. وَالْقَمَرُ إِذَا تَلَاهَا is not following. It's when the moon came after. It's not follow really. It's coming. وَالْقَمَرُ إِذَا تَلَاهَا. Follow here is about following by time, not about following the sun. Let me you see it says one first the night, then new moon to be seen. Now let me show you that this is what it's meant, because if you go in the Quran, my friend, okay, let us close some pages, too many pages open. That will slow our internet. Okay. Chapter 31, verse number 29. Chapter 35, verse number 13. Chapter 36, verse number 40. Chapter 39, verse number 5. Chapter 41, verse number 37. Chapter, I mean, all those chapters are a pure mistake. And let us start one by one. Let us see. Let us go from the one speaking about the movement. Okay. Where? It's okay. Okay, here we go. Chapter 21, verse number 33. Read with me carefully, my friend. It is he who created the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. They float each in an orbit. Do you know what each goes for? When he say each? Each what?
They both.
Each what?
Like each means sun and the other one means
no,
moon.
Each is goes for all. You see in Arabic it says كل في فلك يسبحون. The old legions believe that those are the stars. They have a ship. This is why you saw, if you go to the zodiac, you will see that they have a ship. You know, I don't know if you saw it before. They believe that those stars, they float in a ship. So look what it says, that all of them, they float, they swim actually, يسبحون, which means they swim in the falakin here is not really orbit as much as a ship, but we will go with the Muslim translation just to make you happy. So each they float, each what? Each the day and the night. It is he who created what? The night and the day and the sun and the moon, and then they, which mean all of them, float each in an orbit. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the day and the night, they have an orbit. Is that true?
It actually says in another version of Quran that Allah makes the night overlap the day and the day overlap the night.
But this is okay. We will go there just one by one. Let us finish this one. Okay. So Allah created the night and the day. So what Allah is speaking about, that the night and the day is something physically created. I can accept that he created the night as a metaphorical meaning, because you know the night is not really created, it's just darkness, but we will let it go as metaphorical. But created the day, are we speaking about the day as something different from what we have? Is it the same day he's talking about? Yes, he's talking about the same day, our day and our night. Okay.
Yeah.
So now he's saying that the night and the day and the sun and the moon, they each flow in the airport. But this is false. Don't we have something is called the eclipse? The Quran says in different verse that the moon and the sun, they never met.
Where does it say that?
Chapter 36, verse number 40.
Yeah.
Okay. It is not for the sun to overtake the moon, nor doth the night overstrip the day. They float each in an air orbit. But this is false, because simply the sun is always actually there. It is just the earth going around itself. We are not overlapping the sun. The sun is there. It's just because we are, the earth is facing the other direction of the sun, correct?
Yeah.
Same time when he say that the sun and the moon, they never meet together, they will never overstrip, that is false, because that's mean he don't understand the eclipse. Don't we have something it's called the eclipse?
Yeah.
And then suddenly we have night overtaking the day.
Yeah.
So this is a mistake too. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't really know what to say though.
Everything in the Quran is a joke, my friend. There's nothing there is truthful. This is a joke. This is not going to be true. What is holding the birds from falling down? Because Allah, He hold the bird from falling down. How that can be said? You know, as an example, why Allah created the sun or the stars? Do you know?
No.
ولقد زينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وجعلناها رجوما للشياطين, chapter 67 verse number 5. According to Allah, the stars are made to shoot the devil in his ass. Read it with me. How this is can be true? The devil live in earth. There's no devil live in the sky. There's no devil live in space. The devil live only in the earth, and the devil will try to escape out of the earth, and Allah, He shoot him by a star.
It's talking about the jinns, right?
Yeah, yeah, but here he mentioned the word shayateen, not only the jinn, because there is good genie and there's a bad genie, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, here in the verse he mentions shayateen. So he shoot the shaitans. According to Muhammad, shaitan, he tried to spy at Allah, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yastariquna as-sama', that's what the Quran says. So each time they try to steal information from Allah, Allah, He shoot them by a star. How you can shoot someone who live in earth by a star without destroying the earth? How big the star is?
There's not all genies live on earth.
No, all genie live in the earth. There's no genie don't live in different place, my friend. No.
Can you show me the reference?
Well, isn't it the Quran says that Allah, He sent, He said there was only He created. You see, the Quran is a stupid book. So when the Quran says فأزلهما الشيطان عنها فأخرجهما وقلنا اهبطوا بعضكم لبعض عدو, or chapter 2 verse number 36 or 238, it says the same. Okay, or chapter 7 verse number 13, chapter 7 verse 24, etc. But let us read this one. But Satan caused them to be deflect. Therefore he and expelled them from the happy state in which they were, and we said fall down, or this is fast translation, you know, go down, one of you will be enemy for each other. Allah, He said to whom? To Shaitan, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and the other verse says what? Shaitan, correct?
Yeah.
So what was sent to down, it's a punishment. There's no way Allah, He said to Shaitan, get out, and he's still there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so Shaitan is on earth, and He's speaking about Shaitan specifically, not about jinn. He said the shayateen. And by the way, how Shaitan have children? How Shaitan became shayateen?
Is it mentioning the actual shaitans or just jinns?
No, it says shayateen, my friend, shayateen. Rujuman lishayateen. Rujuman lishayateen. Not a jinn. There's no jinn. Rujuman lishayateen. Let me show you. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Read with me carefully, please. I don't know if you speak Arabic or not, but I think you can maybe make up the letter. You see a shayateen? If we change the translation, let us change the translation. This is who? This is who? Big Tal. Let us go to Yusuf Ali. See what Yusuf Ali will say. Okay. All right. Here Yusuf Ali translate as the evil one, but this is false. It says shayateen. Let us go to Big Tal. Let us try Big Tal. Do you see for the devils? But even the Big Tal, he did not get it right, because he should say the word shayateen. The word shayateen is right in the front of our face.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sure if you don't speak Arabic, still you know how the shayateen look like, right? As a word. Okay. So Allah, he showed the shaitan by a star. That's false. That's impossible. Muhammad is explaining simply. They see the meteor. You know what the meteor, right?
Yeah.
The rocks which fell from the sky. So Muhammad, he think that those are what Allah shooting shaitan in their ass.
Sorry. Can you repeat that again?
The meteor. You know what the meteor? The rocks falling from the sky, from the space. During night we see them, they shine sometime,
yeah.
right? Okay. So Muhammad,
Yeah.
he think that those are stars and Allah, he shoot the shaitan with them. But this is nothing but a legend. This is fairy tale stories.
Yeah, but have you ever heard of gamma ray bursts of the stars?
I heard of what?
Gamma ray bursts of the stars.
I don't understand really.
It's gamma and then ray and then bursts of the stars. Wait, I'll type it in for you on Skype.
No, I don't understand what you are saying at all. Maybe you can. Is it a verse you want me to read? I don't understand what you are saying in English.
No,
Sorry.
I'll send it to you on Skype.
Yeah. Let me get some water, please. Give me a second. All right, my friend. Now, let us make it simple, me and you. How many mistakes already I showed you, my friend, today? Do you agree I showed you mistakes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So how this can be the book of God?
It's difficult for me. I am. My parents were atheists, but I converted to Islam.
Hmm.
But I was searching for the truth.
Hmm.
But I had a difficulty picking for Islam or Christianity. So I started look for miracles or science or math. So
But all of this is a lie. It's just a fabrication to fool you, my friend. You are smarter than this. And we prove it. Not a single claim come to be true. They are desperate. They are trying to make miracles. They try to say like, okay, here we go. The word earth and the word sea and the word etc. They are equal number, and then we check them. We find that they are false. They try to fabricate. When the Quran, you see, and the funny, the Muslims, they discover miracles Muhammad do not know, and Allah do not know. Like as an example, Allah, he created. I mean, there is obvious mistakes, huge mistakes in the Quran. Do you think God will remember which one he created first? As an example, if I say to you, I created the stars first, and then in different verse I say to you, I created the trees first. Isn't it? This is obvious. This is cannot be from God.
Yeah.
Well, this is the Quran saying that. One verse saying that he created everything in earth, and then he went to the sky, and the sky was nothing, and the other verse saying the opposite. If we go here as an example, in chapter 41, verse number 11, if you read it from verse number 9, Allah says, "Say, O Muhammad, into the idolaters, disbelieve ye verily in him who created the earth in 2 days, and scribe into the revise." And he, I mean, this translation is really funny. He put too much between bracket. Okay, and then after he finished creating the earth in 2 days, he placed in therein firm hills. By the way, it doesn't say that. He's speaking about the mountain above it. Now, is it true that based in science that mountains was placed later in the top of the earth? Somebody place it?
Yeah, I understand that, but Allah is actually saying here that when the earth was shaking, that He already placed some mountains. You could take this as
My friend, let me tell you information you do not know. Places where we have mountains is the places where earth shake most, because simply what the mountains have, what the reason for the mountain to exist, that there's a pressure between two tectonic plate or a volcano, correct?
Yeah.
But what the verse saying that Allah He put the mountain in the top of the earth. If we go to different verse in the Quran, we will find the following. Muhammad, he said that Allah He put the mountain as nails, autada, the same nails you use for the tent, right? Well, Jibalu autada, chapter 78, verse 7. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, but this is wrong, because autada is something you put from the top down, not from down up.
Yeah.
All right, but the mountains is the opposite. The mountains come from down to up, correct?
Yeah.
This is why scientists, when they want to study the ground, instead of digging an area, just go to the mountain, because the mountain simply one day it used to be deep down, and the top of the mountain, you know, is simply the increase of the size of the mountain every day, every year, maybe a few centimeter or millimeters, you know, depend in the movement of the earth. So this is not where the earth is not moving, it's where the earth is moving, the mountains is. And this is not because the mountains is stabilizing. You know, it can work as a stabilizer, by the way, but this is not what the Quran is saying. The Quran is saying I put it there as pigs, because the Quran speaking about the earth as a flat. If we go in the Quran, I don't know, did you hear about the Muslims saying that the Quran is in the shape of an egg?
Yeah,
okay,
that's actually not true.
This is absolutely false. Ask yourself why they fabricate that. The word haha, it means the opposite. It means he made the earth flat. So and look, and here ask yourself, my friend, you are a person who accepted Islam to be your religion. Ask yourself, if Muslims are people who they are believing in a true religion, why they lie in translation, why they lie in interpretation, why they lie and they make fabrication about their book? Why? I mean, this is my book, I believe in it, this is how it is. You believe it, you don't believe it. You know what I mean? Like for me as a Christian, if you say to me how Jesus can be born of virgin, I say this is what I believe.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense, right? Logically in science doesn't make sense. There's no way a woman, she will give birth to a person if she don't have a man, right?
Yeah,
I'm not going to fabricate and make stories up and etc. to say okay, it's against science. So the problem with Islam and Muslims, because they are ashamed of their religion, they are willing to do tons of fabrication to cover lies, and they have no shame with that. For me as a Christian, this is what my belief, this is what it says. You believe it, you believe it. You don't believe it, it's up to you.
yeah.
Then why here? Like look at the translation here. وَالْأَرْضُ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ دَحَّاهَا. دَحَّاهَا mean make it flat.
Yeah, I know that.
But why they make it egg? Go and see how many videos in YouTube they say دَحَّاهَا mean an egg.
Yeah.
So here we need to ask ourselves, if those people are following God, what make those who follow God lie about their God?
But in the Quran it says that Allah has made the earth for you like a bed spread out.
Right.
That is that it gets Allah has spread the earth for us. It's meaning that it's comfortable for us to walk
No,
on,
my
just
friend,
like
no. This is can be true if it's only just something metaphorical. But the fact, the Quran, don't the Muslims are ordered to pray in the direction of the Kaaba?
yeah,
Okay, in order to do that, you have to always, like you see, if Muhammad saying pray in the direction of the Kaaba, if you are around the city of Mecca, I will understand. But but we showed you where Umar he said, "My Lord, agree with me," right? And to make the direction of the prayer into the Qibla, and that is the order of Muhammad for all mankind. So how I can pray to the Kaaba direction unless I believe that the earth is flat? It's impossible. I live in America. In order to pray to the Kaaba direction, I have to put my head maybe in the toilet seat, and still I will not face it.
yeah,
That is impossible. Same time, Muhammad he explained once. He said that our Lord Allah, He come every night in the third part of the night.
yeah.
How Allah will come every night in the third part of the night unless he believe that all the earth have one time, have one day, have one moon, have one sun?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, if I say to you that God comes every day at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
that means there's only one 3 o'clock in the morning, right? Because it's
yes,
impossible. How Allah will come every 3 and a.m. in the morning? He goes to heaven number 7, heaven number 1. Look what he says. This is Sahih Muslim, and this is Sahih Hadith, and this is Sahih Bukhari. This is a very strong Hadith. They cannot say it's a lie. Allah Messenger said that our Lord the Blessed Superior comes every night down. Okay, down where? Unless the earth is flat.
but it means that there is seven heavens. So, for example, Allah created seven multiverses, multi universes, and He goes down to the lowest heaven.
My friend, no problem. Let me explain to you. Read, look with me, please. I will make a ball for the earth, a shape of a ball. All right. Okay. This is the earth. So
Yeah,
when I say Allah, He come always, He come down. That's mean Allah always is up. Correct.
yeah.
Okay. Up where? If the earth is not flat, that's impossible.
I don't really understand.
Okay. If I say Allah will come down, down from where? From this direction? From this direction? Or from this direction? Or from this
He will
direction?
go.
Where is
He will
down?
go. He will go from the top to the lowest heaven.
Okay, but that's mean there is only one direction. There's earth and above the earth. That's mean the earth is flat. Because we are using the word down. Down from where? And he mentioned the third part of the night. But you know, the earth have many third part of the night. That's mean Allah will keep going up and down, up and down, up and down non-stop, 24 hours a day. That will be funny. Same time, what kind of God he need to go down every third part of the night to collect the prayer? Can't he collected it from his seven heaven? Why? He don't have a good reception? He's using AT&T phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And why he go down to say who is praying for me, who is invoking me, so I forgive him? This is silly.
yeah,
I thought God he hear everything. Now he should have to come down to the first heaven. And the second you say first heaven, my friend, that you just decide, as long you are not saying this is metaphorical. And even Muhammad he described in different hadith the distance between them 500 years.
yeah.
Okay, that's it. So it's one direction. It can be in not cannot be in other direction, right? Because if I say to you the distance between them 500 years, it's mean I have to go in one direction. How this can be a prophet of God? And why the Muslim they pray 5 times a day if Allah only will collect the prayer only at that time? And now he is asking, who is asking me? What about the rest of the day? They were praying. Let me
But
ask you a
I
question, a
would,
very simple question.
yeah,
If a baby became a boy, let us
yeah.
say somebody, your wife, with my respect to her, she gave birth to a boy. What is the reason for the baby to be a boy according to Islam? The gender.
I don't know.
Muhammad, he knows. Muhammad is a scientist. Look what your prophet he said. Muhammad, he said, narrated by Anas saying, Allah Messenger said, the man water is thick and white, and the women water is thin and yellow. And whoever, whichever of them comes first, the child will resemble the parent.
Yeah, that actually means that, if, for example, if the father discharges first,
Yeah.
and but the baby will become a girl, then the girl will look like the father, but not the mother.
No, 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 my friend, no. No. What it says here, that if the father he discharged first, the baby will be a boy, because you cannot resemble the parent, the father, and you are a girl. That's what it's meant here. And I can show different hadith, by the way, to explain it. But however, this
Uh,
is stupid, because it doesn't matter who comes first about the look. Scientifically, this is stupid.
to
If I
me, it actually to me it doesn't actually say that it will become a boy. It just says that it will look like the father.
No, my friend. Okay, no, but no problem. Let us say it looked like the father. Is it really doesn't matter if it looked the father or the matter by who come first? Is that really what science says?
Um,
That's stupid. The DNA is what will decide how you look like. Do you agree?
yeah,
And the DNA will not change who come first, who come. Actually, the women, most of Muslim women, they don't even come, because Muslim women they do circumcision for them. And if you cut the women the clitoris, then the women she cannot have orgasm. So what does this have to do with this? And Muhammad he described for you here what make the baby look like the father or the mother. He said the man water is thick and white, which this is sperm, and the women water is a thin and yellow, and this is what Muhammad think it is a sperm, but this is a lotion the woman she have in her vagina when she's having sex.
yeah,
This is not an orgasm of sperm. But let me show you that he meant a boy, not meant only the look, as you said, as you thought.
yeah.
Let us find your hadith. Here we go. You will see here it says, this is in Arabic. ماء الرجل أبيض وماء المرأة أصفر فإذا اجتمعا فعلى مني الرجل ومني المرأة أذكر بإذن الله. أذكر became a male. وإذا على مني الرجل مني المرأة مني المرأة مني الرجل أنثى بإذن الله. What does that mean? If the man orgasm came first, the baby will be a boy. If the women orgasm first, the baby will be a girl by the will of Allah. And here the Muslim they try to fabricate in the translation, and look what they do.
Yeah, but um, in the hadith it also says that Allah will decide it will become a male or
No
female.
problem, but this is a contradiction. No problem. This is still contradiction, because now he just said that it's Allah who decide, but now he's saying the other reason, that the one who come first, that prove Muhammad is a liar. Read with me carefully. Does it see the word here? The male is going to be child.
Sorry.
The child will be a male. Does it say that? And here it says
Yeah,
it's going to be a female. And look what the Muslim, in order to cover up the stupidity of their prophet, they add the word the chromosome. Suddenly this is about the chromosome. The chromosome is the white sperm and the yellow water in the vagina of the women. And whoever come first. So look what they add. They add the chromosome and genes, preveals and chromosome and genes, or just all just to cover the madness. Muhammad saying whoever come first, we showed you the hadith, right? Whoever come first, the baby will be resemble the parents. How? He explain again. He will be male or female.
male or female.
Yeah, it says here in front of you. It says okay, when they have intercourse and the male sperm water substance prevail upon the female substance, which means came before it. It is a male child, and that is the creator of Allah. And if the women come first, remember the hadith we showed you, whichever of them come first.
Yeah.
Okay, here in the translation trying to hide it, so they are saying when the substance of the female prevails. So when the substance of the female prevails upon the substance contributed by the male, a female child is formed. Do you see it? So this is absolutely about male and female. There's no doubt. So when Muhammad, he said in the other hadith that whoever come first, the baby will resemble the parents. Now there is no way to say to me, as you said to me 5 minutes ago. Here he's speaking about that a child baby girl, she might look like her father, correct? Because he obviously explained it. He meant you look like father, which means you are a boy.
Yeah.
How this can be a prophet of God? My friend, you are smarter than this.
Yeah, I myself don't really see as a true Muslim, but I am confused in religion. I don't know what
My friend,
religion.
let us make it step by step. As long you are convinced that Islam is a false religion, what about you say I am out of this cult? And then you can start searching for something better. Right? This cannot be from God. This is stupid. And you are smarter than this. So say it. Say I'm leaving Islam. I'm out.
Can you show me the last topic I want to talk about? It's
last
about
topic.
Surah 21 verse 32, where it says Allah has made a ceiling for us.
Yeah, that is even more funny. Chapter 21 verse
32.
Okay. Actually, this is a comedy, because here you just give me another proof. This is the nail. We'll put it in the coffin of Allah, because simply وَجَعَلْنَا السَّمَاءَ سَقْفًا مَحْفُوظًا. The Muslim, they say to you this is about the atmosphere, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but do you remember the verse I gave you, where the verse says that Allah, he showed the shaitan when they try to escape by the stars?
Yeah.
Okay, read with me carefully. Okay, hold on, my friend, read with me. Does it say that? Read with me. It's the same verse you choose for me. And we have made the sky a roof for the earth, withheld from them such that it does not fall. And also say that this is mean it's protected from shaitan by the stars. You remember? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if we forgot what I said to you before about Allah, he showed the shaitan by stars.
No, I didn't forget.
Okay, so here Allah is saying we made the sky protected roof. It is the sky protected. Why? Because Allah he challenged the human being, the man and the genie, to leave the zone of the earth. Let's see the verses. All right. Here we go. Chapter 55, verse number 33. O assembly of jinn and men, it ye can be if it be ye can pass beyond the zone of the heaven and the earth, pass ye, not without authority shall you be able to pass. So the Quran challenging the human being and the genie to go out of the zone of the earth. Why? Because in verse number 35 saying, if you try to do so, what Allah will do? Read with me carefully. Do you see it, my friend?
Yeah.
If you try to do so, on you we will send, O evil ones, flame fire. That is the stars. You remember? So the sky is a protected roof, not protecting the earth, is protecting the sky, because you cannot get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That the atmosphere is the
so
opposite. If a rock go in, the rock will be burned, correct?
yeah.
Here is the opposite. If you try to get out, Allah will burn you.
And which verse?
We are reading
Surah?
chapter 55, verse number 34 and 35 and 33. You see it?
Yeah.
And that's actually a clear stupid thing, because a human being already, they went to the moon, correct?
Yeah.
And they went to the space, and now we have many satellites flying over the space, the satellite, internet, you name it. So this is a claim Muhammad he made, and he never thought that one day time will come and people will go out of the space. And Allah here is making a challenge for genie and mankind. Go out if you can. If you go, I will shoot you.
Yeah, but in another surah, it's saying that Allah is in Surah 2, verse 22. It says that Allah has placed mountains for us to protect us from that it wouldn't shake with us. And He says that the heaven is a ceiling for us.
Well, this is a ceiling, you see. The
Yeah, but
Quran,
says,
let me show you, my friend. The Quran says saqfan marfu'a, which means the Quran claim that the sky and the earth, they used to be one piece, and Allah he lift up the sky. Is that true? Do you agree with that,
right?
or this is something stupid? The Quran teach that the sky and the earth, they used to be together, and Allah he split them out. He lift up the sky. Saqfan marfu'a. The word saqf you are talking about, he made it a roof, but he put it up. The roof is not, it was down. Saqfan marfu'a. He lifted up. Is that correct?
Which verse is it saying?
Okay. Chapter 52, verse number 5. So Allah he raised it up. How he raised it up? Do you know the chapter of Qaf?
Yeah.
What is it? Chapter of Qaf, verse number 1. Do you know what chapter of Qaf saying? Verse number 1. There's a mountain, it's called Qaf. I want you to read with me carefully, my friend. I'm here trying to help you. I'm not here trying to make fun of you. And as you see, everything I say is coming with proofs. And from his narration, Qaf, in the narration of Ibn Abbas, he said, Qaf, he said, it is an azure mountain overlooking this world, and the color of the sky takes from it. So the Saqf al-Marfu'a, the lift up sky, is a roof, and there's a wall, and that wall is Qaf. It's a mountain called Qaf. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So how that can be? This is crazy. This is stupid. So what the Quran teaches us, that you cannot get out of the zone of earth. We get out of the zone of earth. If you try to get out, we will shoot you with the stars, and this is not true. And it's a challenge to mankind and human being and genie, and that is stupid too. And in the top of that, Allah he lift up the sky, and he hold it from falling down on us by a mountain is called Qaf, and the sky is taking the color, its color from it. The Quran says too that Allah is holding the sky from falling us.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is not true, because we are inside the sky. The earth is little tiny dust inside the sky. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, how this can be? We are not separated from the space. We are just inside the space. We are nothing inside the space. How we can be separated? We are not. We are just a little tiny dust in that space. In chapter 22, verse number 65, the same chapter you choose from me, it says, it is he who said, isn't it he that Allah who made for you the earth and the ships, and this, you sail with it in the sea by his command? Isn't it he who hold the sky from falling on you? And look here, they put the word rain. It's his fault. It doesn't say rain. Yumsiku as-samaa an taqa'a 'ala al-ard. Is Allah is holding the rain from falling down? It's stupid. This doesn't say that. It says the sky. Allah is holding the sky from falling the earth because the rain come down. They lie in the translation. So my friend, I will leave the choice for you, but if I am you, you know, I mean, I'm sure you respect yourself and you are smarter than this. You will not accept to be part of such a garbage.
I only converted to Islam because I just picked a religion for some reason, but all I'm trying to do right now is I'm searching for the truth on which religion is right.
No problem, but aren't
We
you
can,
convinced already that Islam it cannot be from God? Aren't you convinced after all of what we said?
yeah.
Okay, so say I'm out of Islam and search, keep searching, no problem. I'm not saying to you don't search, but you know, I'm just saying denounce this cult. Say I am out of this.
Yeah. Can I just show you an example?
No problem. But
So,
what about you denounce first, my friend? Let me hear it from you. I want to be sure that I did not waste my time with you.
yeah.
So you're out of Islam, my friend, right?
Yes, I'm out.
That's good. I'm happy for you that you decide to get out. And now we can search for something better. What do you want to say to me?
I just wanted to show you this last picture.
Okay, what is that?
It's collected from a Muslim guy who discovered this.
Tell me what is the topic so we can get it busted without showing the pictures. No problem. What is the topic?
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
Hmm. Okay, what is that? You know, for me, it doesn't even open. It's open so small, I can't even see it. What is that, my friend? What is this?
It basically shows you that if you count, for example, Surah 1 has 7 verses. When you count 1 to 7, it's 8. That's in.
My friend, the one who come with this madness, the Muslim themselves, they get him killed because he have to delete some verses in the Quran. Same time, all the count is false. As an example, chapter 19, miracle of number 19. This is where it's coming from, correct?
No.
Yeah, it's the same. They are coming from the same study of this guy. He have to delete some verses. Same time, all the numbers are wrong. Let me show you how the Muslim they lie in their calculation.
No, but this isn't a this visit. This is not connected to the number 19. The
All of them,
Surah.
my friend, trust me, all of them they are based on number 19. All of them. All what they coming for is coming from what this guy, the Muslims they killed him.
No, but this is not about
Okay,
Rashid.
tell me. Okay, what is this? I know what it is. Go ahead. What it is?
It is for example 1 to plus 8 in on of Surah 1 is an even number, and when you count all the even numbers from 1 to 114 together, you get 57.
My friend,
And
I will not waste my time with this. Let me ask you, who is better in counting numbers, Allah or Muslims?
What do you mean by that?
Okay, isn't it the Quran says in many places that Allah he created the earth and the heaven in 6 days?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us say the Muslims are trying their best and they are genius. But the Quran says that Allah he created the earth and the heaven in 6 days.
Yeah.
There's no way Allah will make such a mistake and he will make it more days or less days, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us see what the Quran is saying. And the Muslims always try to cover up the stupidity. In the Quran, Muhammad is said, not me, that Allah he created the earth as the following. Let us see. Okay. Read with me, please, carefully.
Yeah.
Say, is that ye deny him who created the earth in 2 days, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Then he set on the earth mountains standing firm high above it, and he bestowed blessing on the earth and the measure of all things in 4 days. Does it say 4 days?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the total until now? 2 days here,
Uh,
4 days here, correct?
yeah.
Okay. If we go down, we will find Allah, he count that he created the sun in 2 days. The total is 8. So the earth in 2 days, the substance in 4 days, and the sky and everything in it in 2 days. The
You know
total is
that
what?
is
The total is what? 8,
Eight.
right? Let me show you another mistake. Look like the Muslims are smarter than the Prophet. Muhammad, he tried to explain how Allah he created the earth. But let us show first what the Quran says. It is he, Allah, who created the earth and the heaven in 6 days. Let us confirm that. Does it say that?
Yeah.
That's it. There's no confusion. Muhammad look like the Muslims are smarter than him, and they can do better math, fabricating stuff. It says, let us see what Muhammad said. And this is Sahih Muslim, this is Sahih Hadith. Here we go. Let me show the reference. Sahih Muslim 2789. Allah the Exalted, the Glorious, created the clay on Saturday. Count with me, please. What is number 1? Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me change the color and make it less thick. Actually, let us type here. Let us type. Okay, so Saturday is number 1.
Yeah.
All right. This is he created what? He created the clay, and then he created the mountain in Sunday. This is number 2. And then he created the trees in Monday. This is number 3. Do we agree?
Yes.
Okay. And then he created the everything entirely in labor on Tuesday. This is number 4. And then he created the light in Wednesday. This is number 5. And then he caused the animals to spread in Thursday. This is number 6. And then he created Adam afternoon and Friday. This is number 7. So how the Muslims they calculate those numbers, and their prophet even cannot calculate, and he is inspired by Allah. Speaking about Allah, he cannot even calculate how many days he just counted. Those are 7.
Yeah.
But the Quran says 6.
Yeah.
So isn't it obvious that this is always a scam trying to fool you?
Yeah.
And I can play, my friend, with mathematics. I can play all kind of games. I put this. Who is the one who decide if we put half of this and half of that and etc.? It's us. We can play all of the game. Anyone who have a good knowledge of mathematics, he can come with all the conclusion you want.
Yeah, but in Muhammad's time, they didn't even use the. They didn't even say Surah. Example, Surah 2, verse number 30 or something like that.
Right.
No, it's Muhammad. In Muhammad's time, the Quran was written in animal skins, bones, stones.
No, my friend, no, this is not true. This is big fat lie. There's no Quran written in time of Muhammad, and there's no Quran after Muhammad. The Muslim, they have recitation. This is why if you open the Quran, it says that this is a Quran according to al-Maz'um, which means the claimed of Uthman. Nobody have even the Quran of Uthman. The Quran of Muhammad is definitely never exist. No Muslim have it. Then Uthman he came. Uthman he burned all the Qurans, and you remember the Muslim saying that, correct? And then Uthman he made his own Quran. But do the Muslim today have the Quran of Uthman? No, they don't. That's why if you open the book, it says that this Quran is according to recitation, not writing.
Yeah, but that makes it even more difficult to recite and get these kind of mathematics.
No, my friend, there's no mathematics. This is always a fabrication. This is
I'm
always a
sorry, can
fabrication.
you?
This is always a fabrication. There's no mathematics there. You see, I showed you. Isn't it all what we spoke about is mathematics anyway?
Can you?
When we say, my friend, when we say, let me search. I will try to find this in Google. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it in Google. Search Google. Okay. I don't know which one. Okay. Maybe this one. Let us see. Which one is this one? Okay, how I can even read it? I mean, it's so small.
Yeah.
I can't even read it. But anyway, my friend, this is all is garbage. And the same as get them busted and everything. And I do not need even all this mathematics. If Allah he made mistakes in other verses, if Allah himself make mistakes, who care about the rest? Do I need really to prove anything?
That is actually the problem. Some religions actually got real kind of things that really is surprising, but at the same time,
no, my friend, this is not surprising. This is all as a fiction. This is all as a lie. They fabricate lies as the same as 19, the same as all things. And who is the one is going to really go and study all those things? You know, I can take a look at it and I will show you right away. But I'm trying even to find it. I can't even open it. You know, where is the thing to see it? What I got is very small, very tiny. I can't even read.
All right,
you
let
see,
me
all is just you know, and I don't want to open like I saw there's a PDF file. I don't want to download things from the internet. You see here it says PDF file.
Yeah, I'll get the link for you.
Yeah,
you have to when you get when you get at that Facebook page, you have to scroll down so you can see the picture.
Let us see if we click at images in Google, maybe we can get a better image.
Yeah.
Okay, let us see here. Maybe this one. Let us go to original website. Yeah, this is all is the same garbage. It's the same Facebook thing. Yeah, we are not getting anything good. Yeah, trust me, my friend, this is all is fiction. You see, all those who speak about those miracles, I challenge them to go and count and go live on air and do the calculation in front of us, and then you will see they calculate the words wrong. Because here, when you say this is about calculating words, right?
No, this is about calculating verses and surah numbers.
Okay, my friend, they are calculating the verses numbers and the chapter numbers based on what? The Quran today or the original Quran?
And the Quran from today.
Okay, but look at this problem now. Even if this is what they are doing, isn't it the Muslim agree that the Quran was sent to Allah different from the Quran they have today? Don't tell me you never heard. You see, it's coming still small, my friend. You see, here we go. Coming very small.
That's actually the Facebook page.
Yeah, but it's very small. I can't read it. How I can read it?
Oh.
You see, it's how small. Look how small it is. Very small. I don't know why. I can't even see it. For me, I can't read it.
Maybe I can show you a screenshot.
Anyway, my friend, as long they are calculating based on what the Quran they have today, but this is not what the Quran even Allah they gave them. The first verses Allah gave is what? Iqra, right?
Yeah.
Okay, why they didn't do it by what Allah He sent? Uthman, because this is mean Uthman is God. If the calculation, if they claim it is to be true and it is right, and this is what it is, that's mean Uthman is God, because the one who made the Quran is Uthman. As long they agree that this is not how they received the Quran, why didn't do it according to how they received the Quran? Which one is more valuable? You know what I mean? And what about we add the verses which is missing? Like when Aisha, she said that Allah that the goat ate the Quran.
Yeah, the Muslims actually say that they'll show this mathematics to say that the Quran has never ever missed a verse.
My friend, but this is a false. I can show you tons of reference. I can show you from now until tomorrow reference of Muslim books about missing verses. Not only missing verses, thousands of verses missing, because more than 80% of the Quran is gone. Umar ibn Khattab alone, he said that the Quran was 1,027,000 letter.
Yeah.
That's mean more than 1,027,000 letter. Okay, where is the Quran today? To 300,000?
Can you show me the reference of that?
Sure, no problem. Here we go. Okay. Let us see. Don't be a victim of a scam, my friend. Anyway, you are out of Islam already, but let me show you.
Yeah.
All right. This is Sahih Bukhari. So they cannot say I'm making things up. We showed you first Aisha saying that the goat ate the Quran, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go second. This is Omar. It says, and this is Sahih Hadith. Let me show it to you
Yeah.
from. Actually, this should be in Sahih Bukhari, but here it doesn't appear in Sahih Bukhari, but it is in Sahih Bukhari. It says, and by the way, anyway, this is Sahih. This is Sunan Ibn Dawood. Does it say Sahih?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, look what it says. I swear by Allah, had it not been so that people might say Omar made an additional to the book of Allah, I would have written it there. What he's talking about? The stoning to death verses.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, how they why you don't calculate that? If there's a verse and Aisha, she confirmed that the goat ate it. Omar, he confirmed that he swear by Allah it is there, and there's a verse is there, and this is a Sahih. So if we add this verse alone to the Quran, all their calculation is gone, correct? Let's add more.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this here. It's a Sahih Bukhari. They cannot say it's weak. They cannot say it's fake. All right. Here you will see that Sahih Bukhari confirmed that there is surahs, there is a change on them. They are not the same. So look what it says. I am among the people of Kufa. He said, weren't the monks of you the carrier of the prophet shoes, siwak, and the ablution of water container? The Muslim, they used to even collect his dirt to wash with it, to supposedly to get the blessing of Allah. Weren't they among you a men who gives Allah refuge from Shaitan? And were not there amongst you the men who used to give a prophet secrets which nobody also know? How did Ibn Abd, i.e. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Muhammad, actually, this is the Quran which Uthman he burned, right? Ibn Mas'ud.
Yeah.
And by the way, Muhammad, he says to take the Quran from four, and one of them is Ibn Mas'ud, but they did not take it. Which means they disobey their prophet order. And then, okay, used to recite Surah Al-Layl, the night, are recited by the night as it's involved, by the day as it appear in brightness, and by male and female, where we can find that in the Quran. And that is Abu Durad said, by Allah the Prophet made me read the verse in this way after listening to him. He swear by Allah.
Yeah.
Okay, but the verse is not like this in the Quran.
Yeah.
In different place, a Christian he left Islam. He was a writer.
Yeah.
He was a writer of the Quran. for Muhammad. He's a scribe.
Yeah.
He left Islam and he said, I swear that Muhammad, he do not know what I wrote for him except what I wrote for him. Except what I wrote for him. Which
Yeah.
means the guy, he is saying, I made a lot of Quran, I fabricated Quran, and Muhammad, he have no idea what I'm writing for him. Let me find you the reference so we can see together. Um,
Oh,
okay.
I sent you the picture. Maybe you can see it now.
Yeah, you know, my friend, I don't even need it. I mean, that's it. I mean, garbage is garbage. We're not making a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, there's tons of verses, and the Muslims are in big trouble. I can keep going, showing you. Let us see. Um, let me show you.
Yeah. I believe.
No, it's okay. Anyway, I'm just sharing knowledge with not only with you. I mean, people they are listening. Let us see what Umar. I'm trying to find the hadith of Umar where he said the Quran is 1,000 letter. Okay. Um, okay. Here we go. Uh, and anything the Muslim today will make their book look funny and stupid. They say this is we don't accept. But I showed you Sahih Bukhari. I showed you, and I can show you 10 more. This is the book of Fayd al-Qadir, Sharh al-Jami' al-Saghir, very number 4. All right, page number 356. You can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. القرآن القرآن 1000 حرف و27 ألف حرف فمن قرأه صابرا محتسبا كان له بكل حرف زوجة من حور العين. Translation. Omar, he said, according to his prophet, that the Quran is 1,027,000 letter. So the one who read it with patient and faithful, Allah will give him for every letter a version to F her. So Allah will give me 1,027,000 versions to sleep with. The equal number of the letters of the Quran. Ta, Sa, and Umar. And this is the reference in the front of us. And this is the page as it is in the book.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, my friend. Well, I'm happy for you that you decide to leave Islam.
You opened my eyes, though. I didn't realize this much.
Well, this is why I'm here, my friend, to share with you and whoever seeking knowledge. And you have your brain and you are smart. I'm not going to think for you. You think for yourself, but I do my duty just to share with you my knowledge. And then you made a decision. And now you said you are going to search. If you have a questions about Christianity, there is a brother. His name is Sam Shamoun. You can contact him, and he will be happy to explain to you. However, for me, I will be happy to invite you to accept my Lord and my Savior as your Savior. If you like to accept right now, it's up to you. If you want to think about it, it's up to you. But I want to remind you that we might go to sleep whenever we wake up. And I want to remind you, don't make people fool you by mathematics. Because if mathematics would make me believe in God, then the one who made satellite is God.
Yeah.
the one who made the spaceship, because this is mathematics. This is a pure mathematics,
Yeah.
and physics. If that guy can do that, that means he must be God. The one who wrote Shakespeare, if language will make me believe that God is the one who wrote a book, that means Shakespeare is God.
Yeah.
Right? Don't make them fool you. The Quran is the most stupid book ever. The language is wrong, the grammar is wrong, but because you don't speak Arabic, and who dare anyway to speak against the Quran? If I am now in the Middle East, do you think I can say a word?
Yeah.
Even in the time of Muhammad, people, they were laughing at the Quran, saying to him, this is a fabulous, this is, you know, the funny, the Muslim, they say that the Quran challenged the Arab at that time and told him, who can make Quran like this? And nobody was able. This is what the Quran is saying. The Quran said the opposite, that the Arab, they said to him, this is stupid and silly. If you want to write it the same, we can. Read with me. When our signs are rehearsed to them, chapter 8, verse number 31, they said, we have heard this before. If we wished, we could say word like this. You see it? And they are to him, this is nothing but the tales of the ancient. This is a or say that. So they were making fun of the Quran. Nobody was amused. They were amused that this is a serious, stupid book.
Yeah, I accept Jesus. I do.
Hallelujah, my friend. I'm really happy for you. And
I accept Jesus, but I'm still gonna research on religion. But to me, Christianity makes more sense.
my friend, is not only about sense only. Listen carefully. Jesus is not only about making sense.
Yeah.
Jesus is about good and bad. Jesus is the good and totally pure good, and God is good. Jesus is a miracle in the same time, and God is a miracle.
Yeah.
Jesus, he is the name which you cannot regret to be with. So it's not, you know, I'm not going to pray to prove Jesus for you by mathematics, because that will be silly.
Yeah.
Because all the mathematics and all the knowledge we have in this earth is nothing compared what God he did.
To me, when I came to Islam, I was actually disappointed because I first thought that this was actually the religion of truth. But first, I wanted Christianity to be the truth because Jesus, he was someone really loving, and Muhammad was kind of someone who was kind of harsh, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, I'm really happy for you that you accepted the Messiah, and
Yeah.
I'm happy that I did not waste my time today with you. And I hope that people, they are listening, they learned a lot from what you said. We have a very nice conversation. Maybe it's long, and maybe I have a headache by now, but I'm happy that at least I was be able to help you to do the right decision and to be out of this cult. And feel free to call me when you have anything you want to say. And I pray and I ask all the Christians to pray for our new brother who accepted the Messiah as his savior, and he denounced Islam for this is fiction, stupidity, tons of fabrication. And the Muslims, because they are so desperate, they try to find a miracle in a book itself says we refrain from sending miracles.
Do you know where I can contact the guy who's named Sam?
I will find his page in YouTube, and I will. Guys, can somebody send post the page of Sam Shamoun in the text in the chat? They will post it for you. If not, I will post it to your Skype myself. All right, you can go to his page. He do live broadcast, and you feel free. And by the way, you can call me too. I mean, but for him, this is what he do. I mean, this is like he love to do that. My specialty is to speak about Islam. You can search for this name. Let us do this. Let me see. I will search on YouTube right now as we speak. See if I can find his channel, and he have a Facebook too. Okay. Let us see.
A girl already sent the link.
All right, that's good. That's good, my friend. Thank you very much for being here, and may the Lord bless you. And I pray for you and your family.
No, no, never mind. Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
All right, people, they are posting the link for you. And tell him that Christian Prince, tell him I left Islam in Christian Prince broadcast, and I accepted Jesus, but I want to ask you some questions if you have any. And I encourage you, actually, I encourage you to ask questions. You see, we are not stupid like Muslims who just like go by like, oh, you know, Allah, Allahumma, Allahumma. We don't do that. The best Christian of us is the one who study more, and the one who search more, and the one who believe for he's convinced, you know. So ask questions, don't be shy. Not, you know, in the Quran, you know, the Quran says ask no questions, right?
Yeah.
Do you know that in chapter 5 verse 101? Ask no questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Christianity it's the opposite. Jesus says search the books, read the books, and find the truth, and the truth will set you free.
Yeah.
So in Christianity you are required to read more and to ask.
Do you know the guy's Facebook so I can contact him?
Yeah, guys, can somebody send me his Facebook to Sam Shamoun to my Skype so I can send it to him? Or I don't know if it can go through. Maybe the admin can post it in the chat. All right, my friend. If they do not send it to you there, I will send it to you in Skype.
Right.
All right.
I'm going to leave now.
All right. Thank you, my friend. And I'm happy for you that you accept the Messiah. And we pray together that the Lord will keep you in guidance, and will not make you, will keep you away from the confusion of the devil, who try everything he can to make you believe in him. And trust me, in the top of that, the devil is powerful.
Yeah.
And I can make a book now, have equal words in it.
Yeah.
And then somebody, he can come and he can make it a miracle. Same time, you know, I don't know if you watch videos I made before, you will see how the Muslim, they lie when they speak about equal numbers, because they decide what is equal, what is words, what is like, you know, Nu'man Khan, when he want, he count the word lem as an example as a word. When he want, he counted as letter. Yeah, false people. Anyway, thank you, my friend. So somebody send me the link for Sam Shamoun in Skype.
I already got it.
All right, that's good. That's wonderful. Take care, my friend. God bless you.
God bless you.
Take care. Bye bye. All right. Hallelujah. I have a headache, to be honest with you, but it's worth it. Isn't it? How many hours? But it is worth it. Going from place to place, from curve to curve, from topic to topic. But thanks to the Lord, you know, our work did not go for nothing. I don't believe I am the one who made you believe, my friend. I believe the Lord, he invited you, and you received the invitation. But I want people to be aware that Jesus said that there is many, even they will do even miracles, but Jesus will say to them, depart from me, I do not know you. Even they will do miracle in his name, not in the name of Muhammad, still Jesus will say, depart from me, I do not know you. They will say, Lord, we did miracles in your name. So deceivers, which is Shaitan, Satan, he changed his format, he changed the way he do things. What are you? Who are you? Are you a religious person? I will come to you from the door of religion. Are you a person who like gambling? I will come to you from the door of gambling. Are you a person who like women? I will come to you from the door of women. Are you a person who like men? What do you like? I will be there. He come to you changing his form. This is why he said they will come to you in a cloth of sheep, but they are wolves. Be aware of false prophets. They change their forms. False prophet here is the devil himself. Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord. You want to know somebody? Know them from their fruits. I'm not going to study Muhammad so much. It's enough for me to study his fruits. Let us say Muhammad, he wrote a book which nobody can write like. But his fruit is ugly. How he can be from God? Don't make them fool you. The Lord, He gave us the key of wisdom. From their fruits. Don't tell me that you are speaking in the name of God, but yet you are a child molester, rapist, gang leader, thief, caravan attacker. That cannot be from God. You see, if you go today, who is the one who live in a very nice houses? Drug dealers. The poor, me and you, we struggle to pay our bills. But the drug dealer, he have a nice fancy cars, not car. He changed his car maybe by changing his shoes. He have the biggest villas. He have party every day. So the outside is amazing, but the inside is ugly. And sadly, people, they go by the outside. So the Muslim try to make the grave of Muhammad look so beautiful, covered by marble. But my friend, the grave is a grave. You want to see what the grave is? Get inside. So they fabricate all those miracles in order to make you believe that the grave of Muhammad is heaven. And we are smarter than this. God is not a vagina vendor. Ask yourself from the beginning. I mean, we have a God. If I believe in him, he will give me we just saw Omar saying that Allah will give you the Quran is a million 27 letters, and every Quran every letter you read, Allah will give you a version for. I mean, how silly is that? Allah will give me 1,027,000 women to sleep with. This is disgusting. A Quran promising me that I will have boys they will serve me forever as slaves. Slavery in heaven. I mean, we are fighting. You see, people who they have little dignity, they are fighting slavery. But even in the heaven of Allah, we are going to have slaves. Why? Because I believe in Allah. So Allah, He cannot make me happy without bringing me little boys who will they be serving me for eternity, which means they did not choose to be slaves. That's it. Allah decide that you are created just to be His slave. That's it. I mean, how nice of you. How nice of this God to create children to be slaves for eternity. Where is justice? Aren't they human? They say yes. Okay, is it right to make a human serving a human for eternity? Just because one a human he worship Allah? Where is God here? Child abuse in the heaven of Allah. How this can be God? Let them make all the fictions and lies about mathematics in the Quran. That is the most stupid claim. That actually a disgusting claim. Muhammad father, they call him Abdullah, but Muhammad father never been called Abdullah. My friend, we can, you see, in the Middle East right now, if somebody is unknown father, they say to him Abdullah Fulan. Abdullah Fulan mean etc. person. Abdullah mean a slave of Allah. Anyone is unknown, they call him Abdullah. Are you getting the point? And this actually, I believe this is what it's meant. Because if Muhammad father is really his name is Abdullah, which means the slave of Allah, how he is not believing in Allah and he will go to hell? He is a slave of Allah, but he don't believe in Allah. Hello.
Hey, brother Christian Prince,
Hey,
how
my
are
friend,
you?
how are you? I'm fine.
Hey, this is Rob Christian. Hi.
Good to have you, my friend.
Hey, good to have you too. Well done, bro. Again, another guy saved for Jesus Christ. His name, Hallelujah.
I mean to that. You know, we are
Amen,
happy for
bro.
him. We are happy for him.
Yeah, really, man. Everyone in the text, we're so happy for this guy. Oh man, unbelievable! You're doing a very good job, bro. Keep it up. May God keep you healthy.
Actually, you know what? I wasn't sure that he will respond to my invitation,
yeah,
because he was kind of I felt like he is insisting to stay there, somehow,
yeah.
you know.
But you managed, and this is the fruit of Christianity, bro. This is the truth of Jesus Christ. I mean, only the truth will prevail, right?
Yeah. Well, we do our best, and people they make decisions. What we can say.
Uh, uh, Christian Prince, when you were talking about the cow and the milk, I was waiting for you to knock him out on the part when the cow, according to Allah, he hit that guy with a cow to make him alive again. But you didn't do that, man.
Yeah, no,
I was
because we
waiting for
because
it.
because we were waiting. We are talking about how the milk is generated. This is different topic, so we stay away. Yeah, but Raft, Raft
Yeah,
is the poo of all what the verse saying, and the Muslim they try to make a miracle of it. That it's a
yeah,
miracle there that the poo, the cow eat the grass, and the grass became poo, and
yeah,
the cow have a blood, but yet we have milk.
yeah.
Where the milk is
Yeah, I
coming
was
from?
I was following you in the Arabic text. As you know, I also know Arabic,
Mhm.
and you were perfectly explaining it because that's what the Arabic says. It says clearly, dung. That's the perfect
Yeah, rough,
explanation for that
rough.
word.
Rough
Yeah,
is the poop.
yeah,
So what the Quran is saying? It's a miracle how we did not mix the poop of the cow inside her with the blood, and you have a pure milk.
yeah. It's unbelievable, man.
As simple as that. But
Yeah,
when you have no, when you have no miracle, then
yeah,
you try to find, try to make a miracle. No?
yeah.
Yeah.
Christian Prince, maybe if you can explain to the people in the chat about the poetry of Amr al-Qais. It's
Yeah.
really interesting, that topic. Maybe you can show them also. If you Google it, you can find a
Yeah.
picture exactly from the text of Amr al-Qais,
Right.
who was a couple hundred years before Islam and before Muhammad. And Muhammad took it copy paste exactly the same poetry of Amr al-Qais, and he put it in the Quran about قامت الساعة والشق القمر. All these ayahs, right?
Here we
And
go.
I believe there are 4 ayahs or something
Many.
that Muhammad, yeah, many, but at least 4, and he copy pasted, and
My friend,
it's a copy paste religion,
in
right?
my book, Quran and Science, I have tons of those things, not only from Ibn al-Qais, from many books, because Muhammad was copying from many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the
But this is
Sanhedrin,
but this is
Mishnah,
the
Sanhedrin.
poetry. This is the poetry.
Yeah,
And the poetry is very beautiful actually.
yeah.
Muhammad he copied from it. This is why he took it. This is about the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
about the moon
that's
split.
true. Yeah, yeah, because when Amr al-Qais, he's talking about the splitting of the moon, he's talking about love between him and a woman.
Yeah.
How is suddenly a poetry about the love of a woman between a husband and his wife became a splitting the moon, actually splitting the moon?
Yeah.
You know,
You see
people
guys.
don't know that.
Yeah, you see guys, I'm losing my voice. You see the poetry. This is the poetry in front of me. Muhammad he copied. Let me show you the part he copied. That is Sa'a wa Shaq al-Qamar. Here.
Yes, that one.
Let me highlight. Okay. So he copied this part from the poetry. And then ناعش الطرف بعينيه. He copied that part. فرماني فتعاطف عقر. He copied that part. فتركني كهشيم المحتضر. Copy this part. Then عدد الأقمار يسرى في الدجى here into this part. And نوركم شيء زهر. This part. And then he continue. I mean, he is copying is exactly word by word.
Yeah,
من
exactly.
من
Because
حد
this
ينسلون.
is a love story.
Yeah.
It's a love story between a man and his wife. And we know about the history of Amr al-Qais, Christian Prince. He was like the Romeo, basically the Casanova of his time. He was writing poetry, and he was loved by many women in his lifetime. He was like He was like Hugh Hefner, right?
Anyway, but at that time, and by the way, he was supposedly Christian too.
Yeah. So he's a well-known guy, right?
Yeah, but that at that time, poetry for women, it was very. I mean, those are desert people. They have nothing to do except poetry. They speak poetry.
Yes.
They don't even talk language. They they speak to each other at poetry.
Yeah.
So when,
and that's why the people who knew about this poetry that Muhammad stole, this is why they are everyone in the Quran. They are telling to Muhammad, "You're nothing but a scam. You're stealing from things that are already known." So people who knew, who could write and read, they knew about this poetry. But a lot of people actually illiterate in the desert, they cannot write and read, so they believe Muhammad.
Yeah. Well, we are here to expose it. What we can do.
Yeah, it's Islam is made by illiterate, so-called illiterate, but we know he could write and read very well. But it's made for illiterate people who follow a blind religion, blind political ideology, basically.
It's not easy to say to yourself, "I was a fool all my life, following a liar."
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, and you gave a good example. It took you a lot of hours to convince this brother. Finally, he accepted Christ. So it takes time. For some people, it takes 2 hours. For some people, it takes many months, many years. But yeah, we have hope for everyone, and this is why we are doing this. Right? You are doing this here. I'm doing it on Paul Talk. So yeah, I hope everyone is supporting you, supporting this great work, and God bless, my friend.
Thank you.
Nice to speak to you again.
Thank you. Take care.
God bless you, and God bless everyone in the chat again.
Take care.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, one thing I want to talk about before we finish for today. I heard in the news that European women, they went to Morocco for tourism. And then Muslims there, terrorists, they captured them, they raped them, and they beheaded them. I don't know, I want to blame the terrorist for being a terrorist, or want to blame the foolish for being a foolish. You see, the world is so beautiful, and there's many beautiful countries you can visit. Why in the world you want to go to a country like Morocco? Why two females, they go by themselves to a land where women are target, even for local? Do Moroccan women do hiking in mountains? They don't. Do you know why? Because even though they are local, they will be raped. So how stupid you are? How stupid you are to do what is even the local don't do. When I am local, it's mean I have a lot more protection from you as a foreigner. Is that correct? I have a family to protect me. I have a tribe, and I'm from the same religion. I am from the same ethnic. I'm from the same language. So how crazy, how stupid those women. You could not find a place in the world to do hiking except in Morocco. What do you mean you didn't know? No, they knew, my friend. They are donkeys. Go and see in Morocco how many people get raped and killed in the last few years. They attack a man, he is 78 years old. His wife is 75. They rape the man and the women and they kill them. The man, almost 80 years old, they rape the man. What's wrong with people? Hippie, put some rings in your nose, some rings in your ears, some tattoo in your ass, and go around the world and wear a panty, you look weird, and take a shower once every 2 years suddenly, and your hair look like a monkey, and I am European. I remember last time when I was coming from China, let me remember which airport was that. Anyway, I think in China, a Chinese airport, there was a bunch of European, all of them, they are blue eyes, red head. One of them, he was saying to the rest, and they are sitting in the ground, and they are wearing horrible clothes, and they smell like garbage. One of them was saying to the rest, I stand for my weeds. Don't take me wrong. He stands for his weeds. He stands for what? His weeds. This is why they end there. They stand for their weeds. Like he's proud. He's speaking loud. I stand for my weeds. Don't take me wrong. And the rest who they are sitting, girls and boys, they are shaking their head with respect. Oh yeah, you are the man. He stands for his weeds. When I went to Germany, I was walking with those brothers from Germany. We found a girl. She is collecting donation, or let us say she's begging for money, and she have a can. One can, she said, this can for weed, this can for cigarette, this can, and people are giving money. Have you ever heard of a stupid people more than this? Somebody saying to you, I want to buy weeds, and you give him money. Weeds is drugs. What is weeds? Something you smoke. It's not something you smoke. It's hashish. An advice. I know that many Western they like to go and see the world, but you always have to use the brain that God gave you. Don't be stupid. Don't act like a goat. Don't think that the whole world is secure, like your house, your town. American, he think that the whole world eat McDonald's, drink Pepsi. The world is ugly. It's full of evil people. Oh, no, I cannot take more calls, my friend, because that's it. I have headache, really. My head cannot take it no more. I apologize. I'm talking for many hours. But I want to say that, so you guys, you will not, fall into same trap. There's many countries you want to go to, study, search how safe they are. I will never go to an Islamic countries. You see, in Islamic country, especially if you're a female, in Islamic country, if you are a female and you are young and you are a blonde, I mean, look how many times you are doubling your risk. They love a blonde woman. When I say love, I'm talking about, sexually. So you are young and you are blonde and you are going alone. How stupid is that? And what you are expecting? Not only in Arabian countries you can get killed and raped, even in countries who they are not Muslim countries. Go and see how many Western they are in jail in Thailand. There's people they are going to be executed in Thailand. You have to be smart where you go and where you stay. You associate with who's your friends, because you might get into a trouble you will regret if you stay alive after that. Stupidity is amazing. Go have fun, no problem. You want to go vacation, go vacation, but there's tons of places where it's safe and secure. And if you want to have fun, you don't go and stay until 4 a.m. in the morning wearing a skirt which is 1 inch, and then you wonder why somebody is crazy and he got you and he kidnap you and he rape you. There's nobody in the street. You are wearing not appropriate clothes, and you are maybe drunk. That will make the risk how many times increase. What a decent woman you are. Same as a man. You think if you're a man you are secure? They will rob you, they will kill you, they will stab you. You walk so late in the night, nobody around. You are a target. I mean, you do not need to be a genius to know that. You go to nightclub. Who is going to be in the nightclub? You tell me. People who they are taking maybe drugs. Let us say in nightclub there is 100 people. Only 10 of them they do drugs. That's enough to get somebody killed. They are high. They have no idea what they are doing. Gang members, mafia, So when you put yourself into such a risk, then the outcome will be ugly and disgusting. You see, in my town where I live, I don't really go out at after 11 o'clock. I am a man, and not only that, actually, I have my gun with me wherever I go. I don't go. Why I want to go there? I mean, what I would do after middle of the night? What for? Do your shopping, do your stuff, come back home, be, you know, make the right decision. You go, you spend the night outside drinking, going crazy stuff, and not only that, don't put in your car somebody you do not know. The police stop you, they check the guy, they found drugs with him, maybe he take it from his pocket, he throw it in your car, and when he see the cops are going to stop you, they open your door, they check the car, they found drugs, here we go, you are arrested. Choose your friends wisely. Choose the places you go wisely. Use your common sense. Don't go where you should not go. You want to have fun? Have fun. You see, somebody asked me, he said, did you go ever to a striptease club? I said, no. They said, why? I said, everyone goes where he belong. The bees, they go to the flower, and the fly, they go to the garbage. Don't ask me why. If you go to those places and you get killed, don't blame no one except yourself. Isn't it clear that those places are not good places? Isn't it clear that those are run by mafia and gang? Who is the one who's going to open a striptease club? And who is the one who's going to be inside the striptease club? You tell me. You go there, you deserve what will happen to you. Oh, I heard in the news that somebody shot somebody in the nightclub of etc. This is exactly what you deserve, because you went to the place where people they are drunk, people they are druggy, people they are trashy, and people they are willing to do crazy stuff. Even if you are not one of them, but the place itself is not a good place. It's like going inside a cave full of snakes and you wonder why the snake bite you. My friend, be smart. Don't let temptation destroy you. All of us, we have temptation. All of us, none exception, me and you and everybody. But we have to use our brain. You hear people going to Philippines. Okay, Philippines is good country, nice country, beautiful country. But why you want to go to the Islamic area? Here we go. You go there, Abu Sayyaf kidnap you. You have your wife with you, he rape her. Are you happy? You want to see a place which is tourists don't go there. I mean, you are very smart. Don't you ask yourself why tourists don't go there? Stupidity is amazing. There's many beautiful countries you can go and visit, and they are safe and they are secure. Even in a safe country, you have to go in a safe time, which means you don't go walk in the street too late, because the bad ones exist everywhere. The evil ones exist everywhere, and they are waiting for a hunt. They are waiting for a target, a victim. And remember, when you are a foreigner, you don't have any weapon with you. I mean, like, okay, I carry my weapon with me here, but what I would do when I am in different country. And remember, when somebody want to take you into surprise, maybe even your gun will not help you. So I really felt so bad for those girls. I mean, why in the world this is happening to them? Why the government, their country, don't forbid them from going to Morocco? Why they don't make no law that certain countries we cannot go to? What about we go to Afghanistan to have vacation? Who wanna go with me? I mean, how stupid, how silly it is. I am going to go visit Taliban because I want to take selfie with Taliban. Dubai is very dangerous place too. Dubai is very beautiful, but you do not know what Dubai is about. You might disappear overnight. Dubai is a center for human trafficking, prostitution, drugs, and money laundering. And the family of the prince are mafia. Say one word against the family, the royal family there, you will disappear, you and your family, if they are in Dubai. What is Dubai? Dubai did not become Dubai because it's good country, because it's a laundry money, it's a mafia money. Any mafia in the world, when they open a business, they go to Dubai. Dubai is beautiful. What is beautiful about it? A high building? It's a desert. I mean, what's wrong with people? You never saw a high building before? You see, I can say Philippines is so beautiful, but Philippine street is not really good quality. Dirty streets, traffic, but the country is beautiful. Dubai is beautiful in what? They have nice streets. It's a small country. Little money can make it so beautiful. Small, tiny country. All of the roads in Dubai is not even in the size of a highway in USA. So which means a highway in USA will cost more than all the roads of Dubai together, maybe 100 times. So having a nice street, having a nice building will not make the country still safe for you. Go to Dubai and post a tweet. Make a tweet. Say something against the religion of Islam. Say something against the royal family. You will be arrested. And right away they will accuse you that you are a spy. The same as what happened to the bridge guy. A woman, she got raped in Dubai. You believe it or not, the judge decided that she is the reason for them to rape her. And he put her in jail. Why? Because they are from a rich family. They are local. You want to go to countries. They are, I mean, if you are from Europe, there's many beautiful countries. You want to go to Asia, go. There's many nice countries. But you have to be careful. Stay home and stay in cover. You know, my friend, I go always. I go. Who said to you? In this year I visited country more than all of you together. Do you want me to count for you? Almost all of Europe. I went to Philippines. I went to Thailand. I went to Korea. China, it was the before that. And I went in Germany. I went in Austria. I went in France. I went in Bulgaria. I went Hungary. I mean, what more I will give you? But none of those countries I went to striptease club or nightclub. I assure you, if I am going to those places, I will end somewhere, different place. I don't go to drink. I don't go for garbage. I don't go where wrong people go. Go to Croatia. I will go to Croatia. Invite me. All right. Yeah, actually, Croatia is a very beautiful country. I saw just a few days ago, actually, a video pop up in my YouTube about Croatia. Very beautiful country. Go there, safe, good people, nice people. Poland, Croatia, etc. Why want to go to Morocco? There's mountains. There's mountains in Switzerland. There's mountains in Norway. There's mountains everywhere. I mean, why you go to Morocco? What is special about Morocco? So a bunch of idiot criminals, they will kidnap you and rape you, and they make a video of you and say Allahu Akbar. Have fun. Have fun. We have to be smart, my friend. Same time, the money you want to spend for terrorists, spend it in your country or a country which is a good country. I'm not going to support a country like Morocco where the king don't allow people to accept Christianity. The money I spend there, I'm supporting terrorism. What about I go to a poor country, but it's a good country, where the money I spend will feed somebody who is poor and he is good? Go. There's even in Europe, there's many European country which is poor. They need your help. Spend your money there. Eat in their restaurant, sleep in their hotels, have fun, and let them let them have the benefit of you. No, I never been in Cyprus. Maybe one day I will go. I went to Greece, this year too. I went to Greece. Beautiful country. So, my friend, we have to be smart. We have to be smart. Sometime I go to a risky place, but because of what I do. As an example, I went to the city of Marawi, where it took over by the ISIS. I went to a city, it's called Cagayan de Oro. This is in the south of the Philippines, which is a lot of ISIS there. I went there, but to do a seminar, not for fun. It's very risky, but this is what I do. It's not meant as I'm not going vacation. For me, it's worth it. For you, is it worth it just to go and take selfie there? Bali, Indonesia, isn't it a Muslim country? Isn't it Bali the one get bombs? I think Bali, Indonesia, the majority are not Muslims, right? But they are there. Yeah, so how beautiful Singapore is. Singapore is beautiful, they say. But the second you say a word against Islam, they arrest you. See how beautiful it is? In Brunei, if you celebrate a Christmas, you go to jail. Anyway, maybe maybe some countries is good for people to go, but not for me, because obviously, I have a lot of enemies. I cannot count them. Can you? Who can count my enemies? Imagine. I wanna go and visit Zakir Naik, brother. And Zakir Naik and his brothers, they are going to be waiting for me in the airport. A poor woman in Pakistan, she said something against Islam. Supposedly, she spent half of her life in jail, and they wanted to kill her. And when the government they release her, tens of thousands of filthy criminals they prostrate asking for her death. And she is a poor woman. She said nothing. Anyway, my friends, it's time for me to go. I hope today we have a good time together, and we are happy for the brother who accepted Christ. And please download the videos, share them together. Let us do what we should do, what is right, and let us fight what is wrong. We should not be people who speak but we don't do. In my case, my speak is what I do, actually, because sometimes words can be very effective. They can even change the world, and that's what our Lord he said, and he did. He did not go in war. He did not carry a sword. He spoke. So let us do what is need to be done. and let us fight this cult so we can save the world. And we should fight every cult, not only Islam. There's many of them. Many of them. Thank you, my friends, for being here. May the Lord bless you. Until we see you again, Christ is Lord and Islam is false. See you again. Bye-bye.